And as soon as I walked in, I remember that. Of course, it looks
That's
a
what
heck of a
you
lot
think.
different.
I
What?
think John and Snuffy had a little business disagreement,
Oh no,
and
he was dropping me.
They
off.
left you there
Oh,
as collateral.
John Hart Sr. was a gentleman of the highest order. His son is the same way. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is a house that John Jr. grew up in. John's got a million rentals
But I
all
think
over
you
the
say
Midwest
that.
now.
I think you say that every year when we come to the Decorator show.
No,
home.
well,
You know, I camped on the
I played
roof.
ball here.
I did go downstairs
that.
and saw the plumbing, and it's all been
Of
remodeled.
course, he checks the plumbing out.
Checks
You
the plumbing?
betcha,
Always.
and the heating.
He's pretty
Used to be a
pretty
boiler.
regular.
Used to be a boiler. Now it's a natural gas. So there you go.
It's a beautiful place.
5141 North Meridian.
And this is the 76th
Actually,
Decorator Show House.
65th. You were
60
close.
Was that close?
65.
You're actually 65th.
It's
Oh,
right,
that
it's
is
right in
close.
front of you, Patty.
It's literally the first two words on your cheat sheet.
Oh, that is pretty
Thank you,
cool.
Allison.
But-
if I point it out, I'm being picky.
But
You're just being
Price is Right
instructive.
rules, so I lose.
Yeah.
So the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens, supporting Eskenazi. Eskenazi? Is that close?
Eskenazi.
Eskenazi? That's
Yeah.
pretty close for
It's
me.
a different thing this year. It is not necessarily the mental health. This is for the Gregory S. Farabach Center, which helps employment for college students with physical
I can't
disabilities.
believe they named something after Farabach.
You know him?
My lawyer.
He's your lawyer.
Oh, is it your lawyer? Really?
He's a
Saw
good
Greg
guy.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's
So many coincidences here.
Yeah.
for
so
those of
many.
you who don't know, Greg is in a wheelchair, but he is a fine, fine lawyer. And so the whole idea of this is to help employment for college students who have those physical disabilities, so they can go out and find
I'm gonna
whatever.
start
type of
calling
job-
you Pat.
Thank you, Pat. I missed you last week.
But it also does still support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center as
Yeah,
well.
there's
Yep.
a percentage in there some way.
So,
that's
yeah,
doing that.
a lot of good causes here.
So,
Um,
if you
And they
wanna-
have lots of really cool events coming up. They've got yoga.
Yeah, I
They've
saw
got,
that.
I mean, they have some really, really
Here?
fun things. Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
have
it's
a
also on your
Twilight
cheat
tour.
sheet.
Oh.
They've got, listen, they're playing Mahjong on the Manor or at the Manor.
That's upstairs.
And that's April 29th. And I'm telling you, Mahjong is really becoming more and more popular every day.
What is that? Is that a card
It's
game?
a game, an old
it's a
game.
memory matching game. You would know it as concentration, Pat.
It's tiles. It's, I mean, even the young, it used to be kind of like, okay, that's an old person game. But there are a lot of young women that are playing this game. They're getting together once
You
a
know
week and they're
what?
playing Mahjong.
I am telling you, this. What generation are we on? Who are the youngins? Generation Z,
I
Gen
don't really
Z.
know.
Gen Z. They are breaking the record books on all the stuff that they are kind of bringing back. Going to movie theaters.
Oh, yeah.
They're not drinking as much.
That's
as
right.
Past. So and
It's
now
really
they're
right.
playing board games.
And they're playing Mahjong. Wouldn't you like to at least know what it is or how to play
I
it?
would like to know.
I would.
It's
Yeah.
upstairs in one of the bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
So they have a
Oh, they're
complete.
playing it in the bedroom.
Oh.
Is it a bedroom game?
You know, I remember a good game of
Depends on
strip
what the-
poker.
It's what I was
I was
gonna
going to say, it
say.
depends on what the pictures are. Yeah.
I got a wine bottle in the truck, Terry.
Maybe this is why everybody's playing the game.
By the way, this home is delightful. We got here early enough. We got a chance to walk through it. Every room is a different decorator, and
Oh.
20. They have 20 different
how
decorators.
many- 20
Oh.
different ones. Did you see the entryway, Terry?
I just thought even just walking up to it, and the trees are magnificent.
is a
you know, that's
high-
the first thing that I noticed are
High
trees.
gloss black ceiling.
Trees?
I've never seen anything like it.
Maybe is that where they play the mahjong?
No, that's the entryway.
Huh.
But every room has a different flavor, and it's just fun. Just fun.
Well, they've always done that. I mean,
What's it
every
all- is
decorator
this-
show house, each designer gets a room, and so everything is a little bit different. There's never necessarily a theme, and that's what makes these decorator show houses
You
so
remember
special.
remember the gals from Nested Spaces? They are the ones
Yeah.
that stage houses. They got a closet.
I was gonna say, I thought they got a
saw the
closet or
closet.
something.
What you can do with a closet is amazing. I can't do stuff like that.
They take it very seriously.
They do.
Now, again,
Yeah.
I apologize for not knowing where I am and what I'm doing, but I've been very busy. It's spring in the Garden Center
Oh,
business.
You are
so-
2 blocks from your store at 49th and Penn.
Yeah, I know. Is this the first day? Is this the first
This is,
weekend?
yesterday, I think it opened yesterday.
Opened
maybe?
yesterday. I didn't know if it was the middle.
Yeah,
I-
it opened yesterday and it runs till May 10th.
Okay. All right. I like to
Thursday.
be here at the beginning.
It's fun to be here at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hour number 2, we're going to knock on the neighbors' doors.
Oh,
Nice.
that's fun. Are we
Just
going to sell
meet,
something?
Meet the neighbors. We're just going to meet the neighbors.
Okay.
So,
I love meeting the neighbors.
Yeah.
And they love meeting, I think they're going to love meeting you.
oh, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
think
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we should each get a door and a neighbor and see who answers the door first.
First.
Or if anyone actually answers the door.
Or
I'm going to look lost.
maybe Gen Z would like to bring back Ding Dong Ditch.
Oh.
What do you say we just pound
I
on the
don't
door
know.
and run like hell?
You know what they are playing right now, and it's the Assassin's game.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. The
that's a
senior.
good way to
And
get
I'm telling
shot.
you, I'm not sure. And I said this the other day on the radio. I said, you know what? I don't mean to be the old person, but it seems like squirt guns and hiding in bushes and
Yeah.
targeting people and for prize money or prizes or whatever it is. But I mean, it sounds super fun, really. But I just feel like something's about to happen.
Somebody I saw that on the national. Somebody put out an alert about warning that this is a game that has become more and more widely played by seniors, graduating seniors, and so kind of warning both the kids and their families and other people that this is right
Yeah.
now going on, and be careful. It's like,
Yeah.
so,
I mean, this is a squirt gun game, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, I hope that they're neon pink and neon green like when I
Right.
was a kid, because I don't know what squirt guns look like today. I don't even know where you buy
well,
a
they can
squirt
look
gun.
like the only thing it'll have on it, I think, is an orange tip, right?
Yeah.
That signifies that it is a toy.
A toy.
But other than that, it looks like an AK-47.
Did you do this? Did you play this game?
Assassin
Uh-huh.
with no,
When you were a
well,
senior?
we certainly played water guns, but they were lime green, and
Yeah.
you know what? When we played Army, you know what we used?
Sometimes we use sticks.
We used-
did-
That's what
No.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
We used
we used-
caulking guns.
we didn't really
Oh,
do
that's a
that.
good
Empty
one.
caulking guns because you could pull the thing back and
Yeah.
it was like a machine gun.
That's a good idea.
yeah.
And then were you just shooting caulk everywhere, or were they
No,
empty?
there's
you
no
just-
tube in it. They
there's
were
no
empty.
tube.
So what a
Terry.
waste.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with some white latex, baby. Don't worry,
How scary is that?
it'll dry in 4 to 6 hours,
It will not get out of your clothes.
and it'll remain flexible and will not chip.
And it is waterproof. Oh boy.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Ah.
I know marshmallow guns are kind of fun for the kids now, so maybe marshmallow
Those are
guns
sort of
would
like
be
a
a good.
Nerf gun.
Yeah, or
derivative,
potato
you know.
guns.
Yeah.
They can be dangerous. Though, the
Stay-
potato
Those sound
guns. Yeah,
painful.
Yeah, Stasiak was big into the marshmallow thing.
he was.
I think
He
was
was.
he making them or something?
He could make them.
Yeah.
He could just shoot him into his mouth. He liked the marshmallows.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was just thinking about that because I heard it kind of not really necessarily started in this particular area. I heard that it was the Catholic schools that started it actually. When I was
Really?
doing
Oh, boy.
my work on it and researching it,
Well,
yeah,
On the assassin game?
the assassin game kind of started then in that community,
Over
but then
that-
now everybody's
I'm
doing
sure that
it.
has
Over
something
there,
to do with
Our Lady of
confession.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Hey, how about the weather, guys?
It
I was
tough
driving in it
last
yesterday,
night.
and that was
You
the first
were?
time I got scared. I really did, because sirens are going off. Seems to me
I
like it just
know.
kind of popped up out of nowhere.
It-
I didn't
it
hear that was
did.
coming.
You know what? We were packed, and people don't realize that when they're in our restaurant, and they're in a greenhouse,
Mm,
right? Not exactly the safest structure.
Right.
So we ended up having to get everyone out of the garden center and then
Oh,
out of
wow.
our. So we have about 15,000 square foot and into the main store, including Janet and former Governor Holcomb were there.
Oh, were they there?
Yeah. And we had to put them.
Of
Was
course.
security with them or security?
No.
Okay.
They don't get. They're on their own now. But the crazy thing, we're expecting this wind because wind just is such a drag in the garden center because all the trees blow over, everything blows over. Not one tree. We did not get,
Oh, wow. You
any
got really
wind.
lucky.
which was really weird because just 30 blocks, 40 blocks south of here,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Downtown
the
was
video.
Military
Oh, it was
Park.
horrible.
seen the video, but
IU
nothing.
campus? Yeah. It downtown took a hit.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain, which was great, but never wind,
strong wind.
that blew over even one tree.
Wow, good for you guys.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people are still cleaning up today.
And I looked at the ex-governor's hair. Perfect.
Perfect.
Did not blow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe when Pat's on the mic.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
anyway, I'm glad we got through that. Supposed to be some more severe weather coming in maybe Monday night.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
Monday.
that. And you know what? It's a little like Camelot because it's at night.
And I know it.
That's how we
It is
want
at
it.
night.
In
No,
the
wait a
garden
minute.
center business.
Why do you say that that it's at night? It only rains in the evening?
In that.
The storm is coming through at night,
Okay.
Yeah.
about
But-
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Was that Camelot? Or maybe, what am I thinking
Camelot.
of?
I don't know. Are
It
you
was
thinking about?
it was
Is
a
that a
thing
Kennedy?
where everything's so perfect that it rains
That's Camelot,
at night. Is it?
right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. I don't
Wasn't
know.
that the Kennedys? Didn't the Kennedys
might
have
have
a
been.
place called Camelot?
Might have been Fiddler on the Roof. I don't know. If I were a rich man.
Anyway.
Da, 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 da.
You're in retail. Oh, look at the time.
So, what do you think of? Has the term metrosexual gone out? I was thinking about that yesterday. You know how metrosexual? You know, it's kind of like I think it's gone. I think they got rid of it the same way they
What's
got
that
rid
mean?
of homeless. You know, because the homeless now are the unhoused. I'm not sure it's made.
Oh, you're saying so? There's the word is
I
gone. The
think
words are gone.
There must be a committee, and I know that metrosexual was a word that was used quite.
What's making you think of this?
Have you ever been
We
in
were
my
just
brain?
talking about Camelot.
I know, but then I was thinking about the master bedroom here, which
Right.
can't be the master bedroom anymore.
Sure.
No.
Oh no.
Then
Primary.
on the news, I was hearing about the unhoused,
Ah,
and because they used to be
Okay.
homeless, and again,
Right.
I'm not sure changing the name does anything for the person without a house.
Probably not. I mean, I don't know that, but I
Yeah.
would think that's the least of their
Hey,
worries.
Yeah.
before the thought.
Jim, aren't you glad we're not homeless anymore?
Hey,
We're just unhoused, damn it.
Before we get to the thought police, we might want to break.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's right. Everything's right in front of
Dude,
you,
I am
Pat.
so tired.
Oh my gosh, I understand.
April.
It was
May.
bingo night for Salvation Army. Big night. They send their love.
Oh
Big night.
wow.
Bingo night?
Purse bingo. Oh,
Oh, that's a big one.
Good
purse
time?
bingos are so fun.
Wait, is it tonight? Or
It was last night.
Last night. Good crowd?
Good crowd, super fun. Anyway, they send their love.
Oh.
Yeah.
So nice. Were
Yeah.
you emceeing?
Oh, it was bingo caller.
Oh. Did people
Oh.
yell at you?
Not this time.
Really?
No.
What kind of machine do you have?
This was the one where you actually have the cage. Then you roll the
That's
balls.
the best part.
Yes.
I
You
lo-
know what? I hate it was CYO bingo. They went to like just an electronic computer and just,
Yeah,
and just
A
screen.
randomized.
right.
Screen.
The machine that
Boo.
sucks up the ball.
Yeah, you want
give you
that.
the next
want
ball.
that ball rolling out.
I know,
And then
it's
you got to
kinda
watch
fun.
watch the ladies in the front row because you want to get to a point where people are yelling, "You're going too fast," and then
Yeah.
someone else yells, "You're
That's
going
it.
too slow."
You got it.
Then you know.
Yep. You know
You're
you got
there.
it. You know
Sweet
you've
spot.
done it.
Oh yeah.
We should form a company.
Yes. Bingo callers.
Bingo callers.
Yeah.
Bingo callers are us.
Yes. Good idea. Let's do that.
And you can hire us. And honestly, we don't even know how much to charge yet, but
Nah, we won't charge.
and we'll put it all to charity.
Yeah. 239-9393. Are we taking call? Oh, we have a call screen.
We can
There it
take a
is. Look
couple
at
calls.
that. All right. We're coming right back. We are here. Denny, tell everybody where we are. Lock it out.
5141 North Meridian. It's the Decorator Show House, a manor on Meridian.
No energy.
65th
None.
annual thing. You
Very
being so
monotone.
critical. Right here on 93 WIBC.
Tony Katz.
The Bears looked at Indiana and they said, huh? And we, not being fools, said, I favor the Bears coming. We can make a turn and say, okay, what's the opportunity here? Okay, here's what we can do. No, we're not going to do that. No, you have to have skin in the game. No, we can do this, and here you go. I think people are going to question this toll thing, but I do think that we told a story even if we don't get it. I'd like to get it, but we did good regardless.
Tony Katz. Mornings 6 to 9 on 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.
In the construction business and tired of dealing with the indifference of big corporate suppliers? Quality Supply and Tool on South Harding Street understands. For over 25 years, owner Kevin Ane has had a different approach.
We at Quality Supply and Tool take pride in being a locally owned family business, committed to service. And every customer's needs are different, and we truly believe in shaping our business to our customers' needs. That's what separates us from the competition.
That's Quality Supply and Tool with additional locations in Bloomington, Jeffersonville, and Lafayette to serve Hoosiers better. Partner with Quality Supply and Tool and think outside the box. Store.
Out in the barn, I've been working out in the dome, and every time I come in, Jane goes, "Don't track that stuff in here." Well, it's that time of year. And if your house still smells like winter or the dome or the barn, it's time. It's time for you to get her cleaned. And who knows what have you brought in. But right now, here's the thing. It's zero res. Buy one room, get one room or unlimited rooms free. Plus, Plus a whole home air duct cleaning for $599.
I love Zero Res. We use them all the time.
They are the best, Pat.
I
And you
want
know
my
what?
grandkids. I don't want my grandkids on anything but Zero Res.
And no solvents, no soaps. It's all just good, high pH water that cleans up everything. Here's how you get them. Call Zero Res, 317-388-5141. Go to zeroresindy.com. Just ask for the WIBC special.
Give
Hey,
family
Pat
a call
Sullivan.
for your family maintenance plan, 317-577-8077. Maintenance is crucial.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
This hour is powered by Damon's Garden Center West on Rockville Road.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation. Available to you 24/7, 365. Pretty much means all the time. And if you have an older home like this Decorator Show House, you know what? Things pop up because these beautiful homes need maintenance, and Michaelis is there for you, whether it's water, whether it's mold, mildew, whatever. It could be a brand new house. It could be an old house. Michaelis will help you. The number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Give family a call for your family maintenance plan, 317-577-8077. Maintenance is crucial.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hey, this is Spencer Thompson at Thompson Furniture Mattress in Columbus. We've extended our 99th anniversary sale through Monday, May the 4th. King for Queen mattress sale. Lazy Boy sofas starting at $9.99 in the biggest sale of the year on Indiana-made Smith Brothers of Bern. Up to 20% off Hollywood and Berlin Gardens outdoor furniture. Hurry! Sale ends Monday only at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus with free delivery.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do.
Hey, good morning.
So
Welcome back.
so what's wrong with it?
Today we are at a very, very special place that does very, very special things, and that is the 65th annual Decorator, start that over. 65th annual St. Margaret's, let me start that over. The 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens that supports Eskenazi Health. Tickets are just $35. Kids are $15 online, showhouseindy.org, or you can pay $40 at the door, and that is exactly what we recommend.
Because it's another $5, but
it's
you're
another
getting-
$5
going to them.
to St. Margaret's Guild.
That's exactly right. And this year, the proceeds are going to the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's support for the Gregory S. Farabach Center, which helps employment for college students with physical disabilities. What a great cause.
Farabach. We are neighbors, too.
He is
You know
a
what?
smart guy.
And you want to know how how society now, what a person with disabilities in a wheelchair, when we went to Chittard High School, and Greg was a couple years older, and it was 3 floors. Well, there's no elevator. It's actually 4 floors, the cafeteria. And so someone would just push him to the stairwell, and then whoever came by, we would just grab, one guy would be on the handles, one guy on each wheel, and we just carried him up. And when I think about that today and how outrageous that is, but that's just kind of, that's how it was. But it's like mind-numbing.
And that really wasn't all that long ago.
We're young. That would have been the 1970s.
Yeah, still really to think that there hadn't been something changed by the 70s.
Right.
Because that didn't just come along
and it
where
just
they needed
seemed completely normal.
Yeah.
Somebody would push Greg, wherever he was going, up, down to the cafeteria, and 3 guys would just carry him up and down.
That's so cool. People were there ready to help him.
Cool, and yeah.
So
But
anyway,
you're right, but right.
if you're a college student with a physical disability, this is the event that's going to help up a ton. And the proceeds, most of the proceeds from this are going to that. Still, some are going to mental health. Pat.
Yes.
They're trying to get that drive-through window for you. And
make mental health my plan for the state.
But Allison brought up all the fun stuff that they're doing here. Thursday evenings is the VIP Twilight Tour, so you get a little docent to guide you through it. Fridays, they've got the Passport to Wine. Allison, I think that's your event.
May 1st will be the last
A
one. They
guided-
just got one more left.
Right,
May
guided
1st.
tasting tour on Saturday, May 2nd, a mindful morning with
Yoga.
yoga. And then the May 5th, Pat, this is yours. The Art of Charcuterie class. You could you could use some instruction.
Yeah, we actually have our charcuterie class at
Nothing's
the store every once in
working
a while.
there,
Yeah.
Pat.
I know.
Charcuterie. That's a new word.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, put on your seatbelt.
Showhouseindy.org, by the way, if you'd like to know about more of these events that are taking place throughout the month.
Exactly. All right, put on your seatbelts. I'm going to change the subject just for a second.
Okay, Denny.
Indianapolis
Denny
has
Paul.
been chosen for the Canine Olympics this year. Our folks at Ultimate Canine are part of this process, but 40 dogs, 40 participants, which is a team of a handler and a dog. They're all going to be in the Zionsville area. Get this, the obstacle course is on my farm. I am so fired
Denny
up.
Paul.
I know they're going to go across the pond. I mean, you talk about, but there's lots of teams. They're going to do detection, patrol, and tracking. And tracking is the most fun because they can track on hard surfaces or in vegetation. But that's this year. It's going to be in August. I'll give you more information later. But
I heard one of the things, and it's a nighttime because it's all multiple days and different times, is that they're actually letting the dogs through downtown Indianapolis at about 2 a.m.
And then I believe they're going to be. Then they've got a poker game, don't they?
They do. That's
They're
right.
playing poker.
They're going to play poker.
At Military Park.
Yep, Military Park, and then they're headed to St. Elmo's.
Do you remember those paintings where the dogs are all playing poker? This is where it happens.
Everybody had one.
Anyway, in August, if you want to know more, go to ultimatecaninetraining.com. They're still looking for participants. Last year's winner was from Central Indiana. And that was up at Von Lick up north. But this year, the Canine
Do we know the
Olympics are-
dog's name?
I don't remember.
See,
it.
we remember a human Olympian's names, but we don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to change that.
Yeah, you're going to change it. And if you'd like more
We're gonna
information,
know their names.
drop me an email, denny@wibc.com. I'll get you all the information. If you are a police force and you've got a canine officer and his dog, denny@wibc.com. I'll get you in touch with these folks.
Or her dog.
Or her.
Well, that's great.
exactly right. We got the state police lady.
Those dogs are a little. I know they're to their, but
They are
they're
high
kind of scary.
high energy. Oh my gosh.
They are, but I saw this. This has just been a couple days, or no, about a week ago, I think. I think I told Allison, New York Street. I'm coming up New York Street, and I see this German Shepherd, and he's got a little white Chihuahua behind him, and he wants to cross the street.
Is he
and
by
so
himself?
the Germans know they're together, and
Okay.
the German Shepherd crosses, stops about halfway, looks behind him, and doesn't move until the Chihuahua comes and catches
You're
up with
kidding
him.
me.
Oh my
And then the little
gosh.
Chihuahua walks behind him, and then off they go, crossing
Everybody
the street.
needs a big brother.
Why
Tim.
weren't
So-
they on a leash?
I'm saying if that's your dog, I'd love to do your street, please. They're beautiful creatures, but somebody's not going to pay attention, and they're going to get hurt.
So they're just out.
They were
roaming?
out for a walk, but the German Shepherd was walking over and taking care of the little white Chihuahua.
I love that.
You know, that's different too. When we grew up, there was dogs everywhere just running around.
Yeah.
You don't see
Oh,
that
I bet
anymore.
a lot of them. No,
Oh.
they're all dead.
When I went to
They were hurt. They were killed in crashes.
I mean, we were always running from dogs.
yeah,
You know, running up trees in our childhood.
where do you
Really?
think? Junkyard dogs. Man,
I
they'll come
remember
at
dogs
you.
chasing me up
Really?
trees.
I can't
God.
imagine
Back
you
to
climbed.
always
Wait a
had a
minute.
dog.
There was
Sullivan,
just-
have you ever climbed a tree in your life?
Well, yes, I did.
I used to love
you
to
know,
climb
I wasn't
trees.
born at 65.
Apple trees are the best trees to climb. We used to
Yeah.
climb apple
Yeah.
trees. Good, sturdy,
good
strong.
branching, good branching
Yeah.
habit.
But yeah, you had dogs chasing you.
You
often.
never had any
Not
dogs?
Even more than was
Did
never.
you ever get
No.
bit by a dog?
No.
I got bit on Park Avenue.
I got.
well, did you deserve it?
I got
Probably.
bit by a dog. When you're a paper boy, you know where the bad dogs are. And a guy literally invited me into his house. His bull terrier grabs me by the ankle and he's biting me. And the guy says, "How much?" His name was Ralph Rom. And I said, "Mr. Rom, can you get the dog off my leg? How much do I owe you?" It was like he was holding me.
Oh, you
up.
were collecting.
I was collecting my 40 cents a week.
I
and
thought he was luring a young boy into his apartment.
I was worried for a second.
No. He was using that dog as intimidation. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Pat, we can't talk about that stuff anymore.
Jeez.
No.
Okay. So have you done any planting yet? People are going
No.
crazy at the garden
I
I
centers.
know. No, I haven't, and I still have those seed bombs I want to plant, but I just still was a little wary of doing it.
I think you're right.
I just
think you're
wanted to
right.
wait, to like next weekend. It's going to be getting into the low 60s. I mean, we've still got some cooler
The farmers,
temperatures, and
Terry, the farmers have planted down in Decatur County. Our good friend who farms down there, who happens to own Sundown Gardens,
Brian.
Brian Kirchner, he was telling me he's got 250 acres yet to plant and 700 acres, and he's the only one in the county who hasn't planted everything. So somebody's taking a risk
Yeah.
before Mother's Day. But
well, I've heard early planting. They've gotten at it, but I just still am a little wary. You can see. Let's see which ones are the ones that are dead already. The tulips are just barely hanging on now.
But we got a great
And
show out of them.
you see the daffodils?
Beautiful.
They're
The
beautiful.
See the
daffodils,
behind us?
they're look like this, where they're just little heads are, hanging and sad. And
Burned
There,
off.
there was
Barely
a
there.
year in recent memory that it started early and no one got, and it was the year we had the Super Bowl.
oh wow,
Oh,
when
my
it was
gosh.
like 60s in February.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
That was magical,
Yeah.
and it went all the way through, and we were selling. I mean,
Man.
petunias in early March.
Well,
It was-
since
it
you
was
asked,
crazy.
we've only got our
Oh.
pansies out. Jane had her birthday last week, and Bobby, her brother, brought over some pansies, so we planted pansies. But that's the only thing I've got guts enough to plant right now.
Well, I think for gardeners, what I always like I was texting with Wilkes because he was sending me some info on frost.
Wilkes
and,
is a Viking.
and he put hashtag wait plant after Mother's Day, and I sent him back hashtag plant right after St. Patrick's Day. A little difference between the retailer, but what people like to garden.
They do.
So sometimes when you have that compressed time, if you wait till Mother's Day, and then so let's say it's the 10th, and then it's like that 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden you're into June, and supplies start to run out, and you have to rush. Well, people really enjoy gardening.
They really still do.
So I think that if you start off with things that you can move inside, because now most of what people are doing, it doesn't seem like people plant into the ground that often anymore, like actually putting seeds. Or I remember people taking flats of, impatiens, 10 flats, and put them around the tree. That just doesn't seem, I mean, it still happens.
Yeah.
But more and more, it's all container gardening. And so if your container you can manage them, you can plant those first and then move them
Why
in
is
if you
that?
need to.
Because I'm seeing that also. We've got, we still have some space in our neighborhood where people could put their beautiful gardens.
Right.
But I'm seeing more built wooden.
Yeah.
They look like,
Raised gardens.
raised gardens.
Yep.
And they're putting them there. How come? Is that easier?
It's easier on your back.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
easier.
it's easier on your back.
You can
And-
get a little scooter.
And also
Oh.
to make if you're doing planting in the ground, you have to amend that soil, because our hard clay soil is
Oh.
not going to be great
Okay.
to put
That makes sense to
small
me.
plants in there, because of the clay. It would literally just. Oh, do we have to break?
Yeah.
Holy
Our
hell.
guest is coming up.
Hey, do you have,
Manny's here.
Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean there's no in the weeds?
Oh, I got in the weeds if we have time. But
Oh.
it'll just be filler, man.
We will make it time
We
for
got to
it.
do it because we got
It's
to
on
do it
theme,
because of the
too.
sponsor.
It's got a theme. We're going to be talking
Oh,
about
wait.
show homes
Is it
today.
unsponsored?
No, not sponsored yet.
Why don't we break and
It
then we'll
could
get
be
them.
sponsored.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming up next,
So,
Manny
wait a minute.
Navarrete,
Let me
Priority
just-
Painting and Finishes.
But before we leave, so to finish, so gardening, your pottery first, and then you can move into the heavier stuff. So because people want to extend that season, because it is, it's enjoyable for
Yeah.
folks.
Well, and to be honest, we got a little tricked. What was it last week when we had such nice summer weather? So I
Yeah.
think everyone was just had cabin
Sure.
fever and they wanted to
So
go.
they did.
And the next day it was 45
We're
degrees.
coming right back with more 93 WIBC.
Hey, this is Spencer Thompson at Thompson Furniture Mattress in Columbus. We've extended our 99th anniversary sale through Monday, May the 4th. King for Queen mattress sale. Lazy Boy sofas starting at $9.99 in the biggest sale of the year on Indiana-made Smith Brothers of Bern. Up to 20% off Hollywood and Berlin Gardens outdoor furniture. Hurry! Sale ends Monday only at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus with free delivery.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Hoosier Boy. That is locally grown plants from Schlegel Greenhouse. Listen, they, I have an old copy where it says, I think back, it's like they're shipping Osties and Caliber Coal. Man, they're shipping everything right now. The Rieger begonia tubs, all the geraniums, the calliope, the zonal geraniums, mixed tub, combo tubs, and beautiful hanging baskets. I mean, we're not that far away from Mother's Day. They have their 14-inch cocoa line baskets are out as well. We got a couple shipments yesterday. We're getting another shipment today. So you'll find Hoosier Boy plants everywhere, and they have something kind of for the consumer on their website, HoosierBoy.com. They have a planter designer. I guess that's right.
It's probably
build your own planter. It's like try it before you buy it. And what I think is really cool about it is it shows you, people always ask, how many plants do I need? You put in the size of planter, and it'll tell you how many plants you need, how many spillers, how many thrillers, how many, the whole bit. So it's just a great
Tell
design
them where
tool.
we can find these rascals.
All right, calm down.
All right.
All right, Hoosier Boy, you'll find them everywhere. Available at Allisonville Nursery in Fishers, Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Foods in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Gardens in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geis, and Fishers, and SullivanHardware.com.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251.
Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Hey, turn your yard into a place you love with the help of Sundown Gardens. Yes, you too, Roscoe. Got a big dog right behind me. They're in Westfield, Miss M's Home and Garden, and down in Bargersville, too. With new plants, trees, shrubs coming in daily, you'll find everything you need. Give that dog a biscuit. They have outdoor decor, statues, pots, fire pits to make your yard feel like home. Come on in with ideas, questions, and something for the dog. Leave with a plan and the plans to turn your porch, patio, and yard into the dream outdoor living space you always wanted. I've worked with them for years. Pat has too. They have premium plants, trees, shrubs that you're all looking for. But now's the time to turn your yard into a place you love. Come on in. Sundown Gardens, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road in Westfield, and Miss M's Home and Garden on State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey, have you ever been downstairs in the crawl space and you're looking around and you say, is that normal? A lot of people don't know, but this is the time of year a lot of homeowners are starting to spot little changes that you really didn't see before, especially as the weather warms up and then the toad strangler water comes in. You're spending more time working around the house and you're starting to notice it. Well, take a look around that house and look in the basement. Is it smelling damp and musty? Is water stains that weren't there before? Is there standing water, especially in the corners? Check your corners, wet drywall or carpet. So if you're asking yourself, is this normal? It's probably worth having an expert take a look. And I like the guys at IndianaFoundation.com. You're going to get real answers. They're not big-time salesmen. They're not coming in there to sell you something. They're in there to help you fix something. If you need financing, they'll help you with the financing. But go to IndianaFoundation.com. Great people. They really and truly are the trusted local experts in basement waterproofing.
The construction industry in Indiana has depended on Quality Supply and Tool, a local family-owned business, to deliver quality sales and service over the last 25 years. The employees make the difference, like sales expert Nick Worley.
What sets us apart is we only offer quality tools and supplies from quality manufacturers. We have a quality-trained sales and service staff knowledgeable of the products we sell and offer. Quality. It's in our name.
On South Harding Street in Indy, plus Jeffersonville, Bloomington, and Lafayette, Quality Supply and Tool thinks outside the box. Store.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation. Available to you 24/7, 365. Pretty much means all the time. If you have an older home like this Decorators show house, you know what? Things pop up because these beautiful homes need maintenance, and Michaelis is there for you. whether it's water, whether it's mold, mildew, whatever. It could be a brand new house. It can be an old house. Michaelis will help you. The number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here. Spring has sprung and Indiana's floodgates have opened. My friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling want to make sure you don't get caught in a flood this spring. Make sure your sump pump is working. During the month of April, call Hope and get a free sump pump and ejection pump inspection to make sure you keep all that rainwater outside where it belongs. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling at 641-HOPE or visit them online at hopeplumbing.com and stay dry this spring season.
This is Robert with Kirby Heating and Air. Looking for a company that still has pride in their work? Choose Kirby Heating and Air for all of your HVAC needs.
Kirby is a trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Pat Sullivan, Denny Smith, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons. Cam is here as our field engineer. I think we are, promotions.
Hey, speaking of field engineers.
Is that Jimmy over there?
Did you know what we did with it?
Hold on just a second.
Sure.
What is it? You know his name?
It's Brandon.
It's Brandon. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon's a new kid. Anyway, in order to get this set up today, we had to turn off the power to the bathrooms. Now, we figured out how to get the power back onto the bathrooms.
That's great.
But Brandon is a field engineer of the highest order, and we had to trim down some things, but we got it in there. And now
where Denny is talking
broadcast.
about is the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. That opened yesterday. It is on Meridian Street, 5141. We really should talk about is the parking just in the neighborhood?
Just in the neighborhood, and there's plenty of parking, mostly on the east-west streets.
Yeah, so I parked on Penn, right at 52nd Penn, as an easy walk.
Yeah, a couple blocks
Picked up
away.
Allison along the way. This is a 1930s Tudor-style home, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 half-bath plus outdoor spaces. It's a very, very cool house.
Are you ready for this? This was the first spec home in Indianapolis. Nobody did spec homes. Everybody did homes for people who are moving in, but this one was
Doesn't
built
really
as a
look
spec.
like a Ryan home.
Hey, I tell you what, there is a man who is also known as Job. He's taken more abuse and has worked harder because he is the painter for 28 different decorators. It's Manny Navarrete. Manny, thanks for joining us again.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you bet. So you do the painting and the finishes.
I do, yes. The paintings, the finishings.
You don't? Do you
whatever
make
else.
any decisions, or do you just paint?
Absolutely not. I am not, and I don't want to make the decisions, to be honest. So I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yep.
What type of paint? Do they pick the paint, or do you pick the paint, the brand?
So Sherwin-Williams is the sponsor.
Okay, got it.
And so that's the brand we pick. And then as far as what colors, what sheens, that is all up to the designers, the board. And again, I want no part of that.
Do you have any redos?
This year, you know what? This year, actually, we just had maybe a couple. Better than last year.
Better than last year.
Better, so we're improving.
Is the redos generally a color issue or a sheen issue?
It's none of those two. It's more of like now you see it. It's in the walls now. Like I want to make a little change to it.
Okay,
and,
so more of a color.
So
thing.
did they sweet talk you, Manny? I really like your work, and really, it's just perfect. The workmanship and everything, but the big but.
You know, that's when they throw in the pretty girls, and I'm like, okay,
okay. All right. So you're a family business. How many generations?
Well, I'm the second generation. My dad is the one that started this company 22 years ago.
22 years ago.
Local here in Avon, and I am actually a registered nurse that transitioned into this a few years ago.
So do you have a favorite room?
Wait a minute. Can we step back?
Yeah,
It's funny because in my headset it sounded like it said you're a registered nurse.
I am a registered nurse, so you heard correctly.
He does phlebotomy too, Pat.
He has a lot of
I got a
questions for
little
you.
lump here.
Well, let me go ahead. You got a spread? No.
Don't open that can of worms.
So were you in the hospital or, hospital nurse or?
Yes, the ER and ICU.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
God bless you.
I would not get to check you. So
Almost triage. Did you do triage or almost triage, or was somebody sending you stuff? Hey, Manny, this isn't yours.
So you get to do all of it.
You
You
get
have
to
to
do
do all the jobs that are all around. But I like it. You get a sick patient, get them in, and then go ahead and send them
Did
their
you
way.
burn out after how many years?
I was barely there for a year. So and it's not that I was burned out or I was tired of
It's
it.
like everything else. Dad calls, family calls. You got to come home.
This was his master plan from the beginning because
Was it really?
I wanted nothing to do with painting. Went to college for physical therapy, then I switched to nursing, and then when he was getting ready to retire, he's like, "Hey, it's here," and I was like, "Okay."
You've got a helper's heart and a son's heart.
Thank you so much.
They really do. All right. Do you have a favorite room up here?
I like Sally's room. So
Is that the little girl's room?
No. It's this
Okay.
little room right off of the living room. It's
Okay.
a green room, green
okay.
wallpaper
Uh-huh.
that has like the cool design
The
and the
wave?
ceiling. Yes, I like that little.
Cool.
little
I
room.
fell in love with the little girl's
Yeah.
bedroom, which is right next to the little boy's bedroom.
Yeah.
But I like the little girls just because of the flowers and the color and stuff.
They did a great job with that.
They
room.
did. That was
I liked
you.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We remember we painted.
I know.
Every single room.
Just take the compliments. You're
Manny, in your business, is your business heavy on commercial or residential?
No, we're heavy residential.
Heavy
repaints.
residential.
Mhm.
So what do you see in painting as far as like let's start with sheens. I mean, it used to be, we painted walls flat, and then there was eggshell, then what do you put on most commonly on a wall and on the trim?
Yeah. So trim has changed now. It used to be semi-gloss, but now
Right.
everything is satin.
Satin.
And for the walls, it has changed as well. It used to be eggshell or satin. Now it's matte or flat.
Okay.
So painting has gotten pretty good. Where flat now it's washable. So
So they've kind of gone back because
Exactly.
it was flat and then kind of went to the eggshell and now back to flat.
Absolutely, just like wallpaper, right?
Yeah.
It was in, and then it went out for a few years, and now.
Oh, don't get him started on
Yeah.
wallpaper.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Dave Wilson, who used to work on our radio station,
Said it's the
you say it's the
devil's.
work of the devil.
The devil.
To be
What?
fair, I understand why he says that. The manufacturers weren't as good as they are now, as far as like if you put something up, it's horrible to remove.
Right.
Now it's gotten.
Did you
it's
put up the
okay.
vinyl on the stairs? It's got a big advertisement on it. Did you put that vinyl up on that stairway?
No. I don't know. I would love to know who put that
Yeah.
up, but because it looks cool.
It was
So,
pretty well
yeah.
done. Well, Manny Neverett, Priority Painting. How do people find you?
The easiest way is going to be Instagram.
I had
Priority
I had
Painting
another
Indie.
question.
Oh,
I wasn't
He
quite.
thinks he
Cut him
owns the
off.
show.
I
That's all
wasn't
right.
quite done.
We'll do it
Is
twice.
it a
Okay.
wallpaper?
With wallpaper. So before, when I was a kid, we wallpapered the whole thing. Is it now just accent walls that they're doing, or is it entire rooms?
So I've seen lots of accent walls, but now full rooms as well. So they're
No
both
way.
back. Oh yeah,
That is
and even
crazy.
ceilings. Can you believe that? Well, you can see it right here in the show.
Yeah.
Some,
Oh.
some of these rooms have ceiling wallpapers. So
All right, you gonna let him do his commercial now?
come on, I gotta make money too.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I just
mean, This is
asking
brought to you by
questions.
Sullivan Hardware. Okay, how do people find you?
Easiest way is going to be Instagram and it's at Priority Painting Indie.
Priority
You
Painting.
can see our work
Indy.
and everything.
Thank you for the contribution. I know you do this.
My
You know,
pleasure.
you've got a helper's heart, and if you put up with all this, God bless you. That's all I can say. Manny Neverett, Priority Painting and Finishes. You're the best, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you so
it.
much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're going to send them out with a high gloss finish.
That's
We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC.
As America celebrates 250 years, WIBC takes you inside the moments that built a nation.
The Spirit of 76. A 1-minute look at this day in the Revolution. The battles, debates, and turning points that transformed a collection of colonies into these United States.
Weekday mornings at 7:35 and 11:35, and afternoons at 3:35 and 6:35, or anytime on demand at WIBC.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251.
Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden and Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers. I have to say this first because the ink is. So we were having a trunk show at the Yellow House at our Keystone location, and it is Opara Wear Art on Your Back rain gear sale.
That's a mouthful.
And today, between 11 and 1 or maybe 12 and 2.
And you're praying
I think
for
it starts
rain.
at 11.
There is wine and hors d'oeuvres.
Wow.
While you check out the trunk show. So wear the Art on Your Back, Opara, at the Yellow House. All right, going on at Sullivan's and Allisonville, of course. It is springtime, baby, and we have loaded up, whether it's perennials, quart perennials, whether it's herbs, whether it's, the stores are amazing. So check it out. I really think we probably have the largest selection in the area.
And Yellow House trunk sale, it's 11 to 2 today.
11 to 2. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for that important information. So we also have the Tropicals are in. That was the big news. Tropicals came in, and I will tell you, I think it's the best looking Tropicals because Tropicals is not they kind of come from bad places, and they're beautiful. I mean, they're in full bloom, beautiful mandavillas. So all of that is going on. We have had the last week for the soil sale, 2 50-quart bags of Miracle-Gro potting mix for just $20. Just $20. They're normally $17.99 each.
Wow.
Now, trust me, Scott's is financing this sale. I can tell you that. So it's a great deal. So stop by Sullivan Hardware and Garden, won't you? 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
Don't forget the good folks up in Cicero, Indiana.
Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers and SullivanHardware.com.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Heat and cool places where ductwork won't fit using Mitsubishi electric ductless mini splits. You can even wrap them to match your decor.
Find out more at absolutecomfort.org.
See Post Malone with special guest Jelly Roll and Carter Faith on June 12th. You can get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Hoosier Boy. That is locally grown plants from Schlegel Greenhouse. Listen, they, I have an old copy where it says, I think back, it's like they're shipping Osties and Caliber Co-op. Man, they're shipping everything right now. The Rieger begonias, Rieger begonia tubs, all the geraniums, the calliope, the zonal geraniums, mixed tub, combo tubs, and beautiful hanging baskets. I mean, we're not that far away from Mother's Day. They have their 14-inch cocoa line baskets are out as well. We got a couple shipments yesterday. We're getting another shipment today. So you'll find Hoosier Boy plants everywhere, and they have something kind of for the consumer on their website. HoosierBoy.com, they have a planter designer. Planter designer. I guess that's right.
It's probably
Build your own planter. It's like try it before you buy it. And what I think is really cool about it is it shows you, people always ask, how many plants do I need? You put in the size of planter, and it'll tell you how many plants you need, how many spillers, how many thrillers, how many, the whole bit. So it's just a great
Tell
design
them where
tool.
we can find these rascals.
All right. Calm down.
All right.
All right. Hoosier Boy, you'll find them everywhere. Available at Allisonville Nursery in Fishers, Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Foods in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Gardens in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geis, and Fishers, and SullivanHardware.com.
Hi, this is Chris Cox, owner of Chimney Solutions Indiana. The spring storms are rolling in, causing chimney leaks. But don't forget about those birds and raccoons that want inside your chimney too, adding unwanted odors and fire hazards. Don't wait until the fall, get it fixed now. We're experienced, fully trained professionals ready to fix your chimney right. Call us today at 317-757-6979. Chimney Solutions Indiana, protecting your home all year long.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. We are here at the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens, which opened yesterday, and today it opens at Denny.
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, it opens.
You don't know either.
Wait a minute, Denny. Hold on.
I think
it opens
at 10.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
It's at 11 o'clock. My prompter just told me 11 o'clock.
11
Pat.
o'clock.
Yeah.
You know, that's important information. It should have been on this sheet. I want to see who.
Well, on the website it says 10.
10. 10 o'clock.
You're fired.
You're out.
So which one is it?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock
It's
goes
at
to? Oh, I won't even
6
ask.
o'clock.
50.
It goes at 10 to 6 today.
5141 North Meridian Street.
Well, you got that part right.
Parking is in the neighborhood. So a lot of east-west streets you park on. Feel free to pull up in people's lawns. They don't care.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Because it's for a great cause.
This is a great cause, but I wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, well.
No, I just took a tour of this magnificent home, and I want to tell you the coolest thing, my favorite part, is down in the basement where it looks like where you could.
Is it the bleacher seats?
It's the bleacher seats.
Shit, someone showed me a picture of that.
It
really
is
cool.
amazing, and it's brilliant. And if I can find an old gym that's getting ready to be knocked down, I want the bleachers.
Take the bleacher seats and use it as paneling on
That's
the
what they
wall.
did.
And all the
with the same rivets.
imperfections.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I just love it. And that was there. The owners had done that before. But when you really kind of know what, just there's so many little things. Take your time and really take your time and go through the house because there's so many little things that you'll see if you take your time.
Very interesting. And I can't wait to I always like to hear about the family and the kids and the children and their lives, their loves. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC.
From the Duke and Air Heating and Cooling Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
Hoping for progress. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Round 2 of peace talks between the U.S. and Iran could take place in Pakistan this weekend. U.S. envoys are expected to travel there today.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says Iran wanted to meet with U.S. negotiators in person.
And so the president is, as I've said many, many times to all of you, always willing to give diplomacy a chance.
Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and the president's son-in-law Jared Kushner are leading a U.S. delegation in Islamabad, Pakistan, though President Trump has said he is not feeling pressure to rush a nuclear deal with Iran.
We've certainly seen some progress from the Iranian side in the last couple of days.
Iran's foreign minister arrived in Pakistan Friday. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
For the blame game on Capitol Hill, Department of Homeland Security remains unfunded fully. House Minority Leader Democrat Hakeem Jeffries accusing Republicans of prioritizing President Trump's border policies instead of lowering costs for Americans. Homeland Security Secretary Mark-Wayne Mullen saying Democrats are the ones responsible.
They don't want to have custom and border protection. They don't want ICE to be out there deporting illegals. Why don't they just go out there and tell people, hey, we're for open borders and we're for illegals running amok in our cities, and just go from there, because we need to protect the homeland, and no one's arguing that.
Secretary Mullen on Fox's Will Cain show. According to the secretary, DHS is nearing a financial breaking point, spending roughly $1.7 billion every 2 weeks on payroll for over 200,000 employees. Gunmen attacking several locations in Mali's capital and other cities today in a possible coordinated assault. Mali has been plagued by insurgencies fought by affiliates of Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State group, as well as a separatist rebellion in the north part of that country. America's listening to Fox News.
From around the world,
Trey Yingst, joining us from Tel Aviv, Israel.
To Washington,
I'm Mike Emanuel.
To your own backyard. If a story impacts you or your wallet, we're on it. It's the Fox News Rundown. We give every story the deeper look it deserves with must-listen interviews and smart analysis from the voices you can trust. Start your day with the Fox News Rundown. Listen and follow now at foxnewsrundown.com or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
Hey, this is Trey Gowdy, host of the Trey Gowdy Podcast. Every Tuesday, you'll hear what's on my mind. Plus, every Thursday, there's a special bonus episode where we answer the questions that are on your mind. Make sure to spend your Tuesdays and Thursdays with Trey. Subscribe now at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts. Hope to see you.
America's listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Downing trees and power lines. We were sunny, now mostly cloudy, 59 in downtown Indy. We'll see some sun throughout the day, though, with the high getting to 75. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending at 10:03. Tornado warnings going off in at least 4 central Indiana counties Friday night. Stephen Kennington lives in a mobile home park on Indy's west side. He told Wish TV what he experienced.
We heard the trees and stuff start falling down, and I look out the window and you can see the tree just swaying, man. And
a woman is in the hospital after she suffered a broken arm from the strong storm system. Another strong wave of rain and winds will make its way to the state on Monday, mainly hitting on Monday night, according to National Weather Service forecaster Jason Puma.
Of course, we'll enjoy the next couple of days of calm weather, but we're going to want to keep an eye on how that next system is going to approach our area for Monday night.
Friday's burst of heavy rain and strong winds in Indiana may have been just the first round. Jake McDaniel has more.
After Friday's storms left thousands without power at one point across central Indiana, utilities are bracing for what's coming on Monday and Tuesday. Claire Rice with AES Indiana is already looking ahead if more power lines go down like they did Friday.
We will make sure that we are fully staffed to respond to outages if that ends up happening Monday and Tuesday.
Rice says if you see any debris or damage, you can report it on AES's website or give them a call. Jake McDaniel, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Nearly 20 men are arrested this week as part of a 3-day child solicitation sting in Johnson County. Sheriff Dwayne Burgess says this is the 8th time at least that multiple agencies have worked together on these types of operations.
These individuals go to certain websites and they prey on children, underage children, to have sex with someone that's under the age of 14, and they're interacting with our detectives is what they're actually doing.
30 people were arrested in a similar operation in Johnson County back in 2022. The Indiana Fever are in New York today for the first of 3 preseason games they have before the regular season begins. Tip-off with the Liberty is at 3 o'clock. And the Indianapolis Colts, believing they nailed their picks on day 2 of the NFL Draft, taking Georgia linebacker C.J. Allen at number 53, and then in round 3...
The 78th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Indianapolis Colts select A.J. Halsey, DB out of LSU.
Former Colts punter Pat McAfee announcing the picks. Both of them are on the defensive side of the ball, and both players from the SEC. Today, round 4 will start at noon. Indianapolis right now has picks 113 and 135. The forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Partly cloudy skies, a high temperature in the mid to low 70s with winds light out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The evening will be partly to mostly clear with low temperatures dropping into the upper 40s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Renee Sudas for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools, power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and think of all you.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Hour number 2 of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Today we are here at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show, House, and Gardens. It is this year back on Meridian. Was it on Meridian last year?
I can't remember.
I don't think
57th Street
so.
a couple
No?
years ago.
Yeah.
Meridian. You remember
Been
when?
on Meridian for a while.
Remember when Bob and Tom played the Meridian Street song? Meridian Street.
I don't
is
remember.
calling me. Hey, hey. No. No.
Is that real?
Yeah, it is.
The Meridian Street song.
Yeah.
This show home supports Eskenazi
You know, I
Health.
was thinking of Bob
And this
Cavoy
year, the
died,
proceeds are helping St. Margaret's Hospital Kids support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center and the Gregory S. Farabach Center. Friend of Pat helps
I can't
employment for
believe
college
Farabach
students.
got something named
physical
after him.
disability.
Jeez,
Well,
Farabach.
he probably donated it. Come on, he's all the money he's made off of you in those lawsuits. He is your defense attorney, right?
He is great.
If we could
Yeah,
name something a building after Pat Sullivan, not the hardware store.
I think a portable
But
latrine
what
would be appropriate.
What could it be? The something building. Like you would donate what? You would donate to what? What's one of your favorite causes?
Pat's potties.
One of my favorite causes.
You need a building after you somewhere.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that for sure.
Detention center is
That's
in the
Pat's
words.
dream.
Yeah.
I know
Might as
it
well just
is.
put a statue of him in front, too.
I was looking at all the stuff that's been named after Trump, after President Trump since he came into office.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the list it's
Oh
a
my
mile
gosh,
long.
you got-
Bridges and airports.
You got the Gulf. You got waterways.
I mean, the list is so long.
Yeah.
The Manor on Meridian. This is not a political show. 5141 North
no.
Meridian Street, 1930 Tudor-style home, the first spec home in Indianapolis. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful home, and you've got until May 10th, right? 10th?
What year was it?
Yeah, May 10th.
May 10th.
What year?
1930.
1930. Yeah. Can you imagine
Right in
the
the middle of
neighbors?
the Depression.
Can you imagine the neighbors going? Nobody even owns that home. What
It's
the
got-
hell are they doing?
It took a year
They're
to
building.
find-
Wait a minute. You're building a house and nobody owns it.
It's always
We're
been
speculating.
owned by build,
Oh, is that
building
what it's
owners.
about? Is that what SPEC stands for?
Yeah.
I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to sound dumb.
Speculating?
Speculative.
Yeah. So
Meaning
Spec
you
home.
just-
you
you're
build
building
it, and maybe someone will come?
Yeah.
Build it and someone will come.
Well,
Build a
how's
spec
that
home.
different than a neighborhood, really, that are going up? You're building them, and then they
Well,
come.
those are usually like there's they have the model home, and then
Oh, it's a
people
model
buy
home.
them, and then as they go up, they're paid. They're bought.
I got you now.
This one wasn't bought. This was just they're building a house. You're doing what?
5141, $40 at the
No,
door.
who owns it?
$35
Nobody.
online. Pat, we're trying to sponsor it and get people here.
Whatever.
$40 at the door. We encourage you to do that because that's an extra $5 to the cause. But you can go online. $35 for adults, $15 for the kids, or I guess it would be maybe kids get in free, but juveniles. under
No,
18.
kids, $15, 12 and
$15.
under, 35 for adults, 40 at the door.
Thanks.
And then I did want to clarify the hours. So weekends, they're open from 10 to 6.
Don't
So they're
ever
open
listen
now.
to Gary. Gary does
And
not
then-
know when this starts or stops.
Tuesday through Friday, it's 11 to 7. So they're closed on Monday. So you can check out all that out on their website, showhouseindy.org.
Can you bring your own beer?
I don't think
Ooh,
so.
it says no
I says-
alcoholic
I don't think it
beverages
says
beyond
no
this point.
drinks.
Yeah.
No.
No
Okay.
drinks.
Shoot.
So you may want to
Yeah.
do that at home first, maybe.
Somebody's
Maybe
gonna-
out the car.
Maybe
You know what you
don't
do?
that.
Load the cooler up.
Yep, tailgate
Sit out
in
in the
front
car.
of the
Tailgate on Penn.
Tailgate
on
on
Meridian.
Penn.
Yeah,
Or Meridian.
or over on 52nd is
Yeah.
a good place to
Love it.
tailgate. Yep.
Yeah. This seems like a tailgate neighborhood.
And then just head on over.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get better than that.
I don't know why they keep inviting us back.
I don't either. But we keep coming back, and we love it.
We do. We used to come out here on Sundays when you were
We're
doing.
working on it.
Yeah, they sell beer. I think that sign says
No alcohol beyond this point.
Beyond this point, but they do sell beer here.
They
And
sell
wine.
beer. They just don't
See
want
how
you to bring
easy
your
it
own,
is to
is what we're
misunderstand you,
clarifying.
Pat?
There's a whole beautiful
I thought it
bar
was just me.
downstairs.
You know, it's funny
Ooh, I
because
love it.
we're sitting in the area where when you come out of the house, there's Faith is over there. She's got the gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
There's food. There's beer and wine. There's
Cute
there's
clothes.
clothing
Oh my
and
gosh.
stuff.
Cute, cute,
And
cute.
all the people there are just staring at us like, what in the hell is wrong with that man?
That's Chip
the
Keller.
list
He
is
did
too
the bathroom.
long to
Right
I know.
Here. It's Chip.
Yeah,
Black and white bathroom.
I know. I can't wait to go use
Come
it.
and get his autograph when
No,
you
you
come
can't
by.
use it. Do not use the facilities inside the house. There's a beautiful porta-john, probably one of the best porta-johns you've ever seen.
Too late. I've already been upstairs.
Oh, Lord. I can't tell you the number of times we as plumbers, we would do these show homes, and we put these tapes, we'd say, do not use and everything. And pretty soon somebody would be calling us say, you need to come over here.
I remember when we sold toilets in the plumbing department, some kid took a dump in one.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Smelled something. And it's
Oh,
like,
my
and it was just a little
goodness.
kid. They saw a toilet and they had to go to the bathroom. And
My And I thought I had life tough. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's awful.
We started putting them on a higher riser after that.
Yeah, I would hope
Good.
so.
Yeah.
So they had to climb the ladder.
Oh man,
They'd go over to get a ladder.
Maybe a child's lock on the toilet seats.
Yeah.
that's so.
Anyway, it's 5141 North Meridian. Come on out. It's best to park in the neighborhood. Pat was right. East-West streets, 49th Street, 50, 54th. You can park on anything. Just walk. It's a beautiful day.
It absolutely is. It's going to be a gorgeous weekend. So, a great time to do it. And let's see, Beth and I used to come, I guess we would come Mother's Day week or something. I don't know. That's before the store was so busy. We could actually go. Or maybe we went during the week. I don't know.
There's a
But
lot
that was, Beth lived at 51st and Penn, 5111
Just
Penn.
right around the corner, right?
And, I being from 71st and Keystone area, we didn't come, I grew up, I left this neighborhood when we were in second
You had to
grade.
have a passport if you were for outside Meridian Kessler. You had to have a passport to get in. And they didn't want you in here. Pat.
So I was kind of a Keystone, I wouldn't know. And remember, we had the maps, right? I wouldn't know how to get to Pennsylvania Street. When we started dating, it's like, because I'm kind of a Keystone, Beth always calls me Keystone to Kessler. Keystone, I know Keystone, I can get to Kessler, go Keystone, Kessler, and and then to Penn. So it
you
was
had
a whole new world coming
whole
down
new
here.
world.
And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it's like, we started dating, and it's like, and then we got married, and then we opened a store at 49th and Penn, which was just 2 blocks from
Why do I think
her
that
house.
Beth was the only girl you ever dated?
Because she was.
They're high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful romantic story that they're going to make into a documentary for Netflix.
Yes, it is.
It's called Keystone.
It's
Keystone
called
Keystone to
Keystone
Kessler. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I did.
We hope you can come over here. There's 26 different decorators. They've each taken a different room, and they all have a flavor of personality for each and every room. You heard Manny say which one he liked, and you had that picture up here just a minute ago, the curio room. Look at the paint job on that. And you can come out here and see all this that we're talking about. Radio is not for pictures, but what a beautiful, beautiful place to just see how decorators go about things.
And I did post some sneak peek pictures on our Facebook page if people want to get a little taste of
A
what
little
we're
glimpse.
talking about.
I think, you know what, there's always a curiosity about these homes along Meridian Kessler.
Oh, yeah.
Even at Christmas time, you're driving down Meridian and you see all the beautiful houses lit up. And these are such historic homes. And I think
Right.
no matter how long you've lived in Indianapolis, going up and down Meridian and looking at these beautiful homes, you always are curious who owns them.
Well,
like you said,
do you
who
know
owns
the
them
book-
and,
do you
and
know the book?
what they do for a living.
We sell the book called Meridian Kessler Whispers.
Haunted
No,
stories.
No, the skinny.
Oh, the skinny on what was going on.
What's going on?
In these, because
I
they were
think that's what it's
multi-millionaires.
called. Meridian Kessler Whispers, something like that.
This
I just haven't, I've always had an urge to see homes that, I know I'll never be able to afford or live in. And the historic value of the homes, I think, is pretty special.
This
The
house
stories.
used to be owned by one of the more famous builders of Indianapolis. He was president of Marion County Builders. That later became Baggy. He was president of the State Builders Association, and he was also the only guy from Indiana that was the national president of NAHB. His name was John C. Hart. His son is still in the business, but I got invited to be in this home in the 60s. Dad and John Hart were friends.
I think you know what I think on
But
Monday
it's been
morning,
remodeled is what I'm saying.
I think on Monday morning he's going to call you and go, Danny, that was on Delaware.
No,
That's what's
this
going to
That would
happen.
be so funny.
No,
We'll never know. He'll never tell us.
Of course, John Jr., J.C. Hart, they're still in business and probably one of the largest landlords in Central America. My gosh, I bet
But
they
Denny
have
has
thousands and
visited
thousands of.
at least the last 5 decorator show homes. He's been in them as
Yeah.
kids. He goes, you know what? When I was I threw up in that upstairs bedroom.
When you're a
I was in
plumber's
high school.
When you're a plumber's kid, you're in a lot of houses.
Yeah,
I'll
we
just
drank
say
too
that.
much, and I just let her go right there in that master bedroom.
Thank you, Pat. I couldn't do this without you, buddy.
What do you think the value of this home is?
Boy.
If this house was for sale.
Well, if you can very easily do that on Zillow, just put in the address on Zillow.
Okay,
and
Danny, but we're doing a radio show, and we're trying to kill time, so we're
I
speculating.
think
I think
5
it's a-
bedrooms, 4
Yeah,
baths.
and 2 half baths and
Yeah.
3 stories. What is this? About a half an acre?
I would say $1 million.
Quarter acre.
I would guess $1.5 million, but what do I know?
Oh,
No,
I think
no, I was
Am
going
I-
to say.
I'm going to say 2.5.
2.5?
2.5.
Yeah. And then we'll look it up on Zillow.
Okay.
I'm going to say
I'm gonna go 2.
Anything to make
No,
Denny look
was it
bad.
2? Jeff, 2 might be too high.
Price is Right rules.
You said 2.5.
I said 2.5.
You said what? Did you say 1.5?
I said 1.5.
I'm gonna go 2.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
What do we got?
Allison's Googled. She's
Well,
looked it
according
up.
to Zillow,
Okay.
1,246,900.
Oh, that's wrong.
Low. We were
think,
low.
I
way.
think that's low. When these decorators finish up, it's
I will
another
say
700,000 easy.
it has the old like pictures and stuff, so it's
Yeah.
not calculated the new.
Is this back room on there?
Facelift.
Do they take pictures of the back? Because I think this is a remodel. I can tell by the brick and the match here, but I think they've added on to the back of this. In fact, that looks like the old garage.
It's a screened
From when
in.
you were here?
Oh, you mean past the screen?
It was a 3-car garage, if I remember right. Now I think that was one of the 3rd-car garages right there. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I know you are.
Where is the garage?
The right behind you. Oh, by the way, Cafe Maggie is open for business. Cafe Maggie, you got asked for the Maggie bars,
You know
and
what?
then get
I wish
liquored
my
up with their
garage was a
wine. They have
cafe.
good wine there too.
Wow.
Quite honestly,
It's a 2-car garage.
Quite honestly, none of us should be out in public.
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't think so.
And
But we're
just-
good. But we have fun together.
I know, but
We just need
I
to
really
stay
don't think we
in
should
a
be out in
pod.
public anymore.
Well, I hope that's not true. I love being in the public. I love
know.
being in and seeing the people and talking to
Oh,
the
you know
people.
what? I'm sorry to bring up a subject from last week, but this would be a perfect venue for leg wrestling.
Okay. People, Terry
Right
Stacy.
down.
tell you.
You know
Terry
what?
Stacy
Okay.
is one of the best
Now,
leg wrestlers. In
hold
the world.
on. Let
All
me
right.
just go through some of the events that are associated with
Thursday
this.
evenings, the
It's-
VIP Twilight Tours.
Yes. So
Yeah.
May 1st, Passport to Wine, a guided
That might be a
tasting
good
tour.
night.
Yeah, you're going to get
Wrestling.
liquored up one way or another. Yeah.
Saturday, May 2nd, a mindful morning of the manor. It's a yoga in the gardens.
No.
And in
Tuesday,
in the afternoons, on the weekends, is that leg wrestling? Okay.
Tuesday, May 5th, the art of charcuterie class.
Yeah, you could use
And
that.
then Wednesday, May 6th, leg wrestling in the drawing room with Terry Stacy.
Oh, is that where we're going to do it in the drawing room?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the Legs Benedict.
That's right. Legs Benedict
Legs
will be
Benedict,
there.
Stacey, I'll be there.
All the proceeds
Wait a
will
minute.
go
I have
to
not
the
heard.
St.
Did this happen
Margaret's
last week? Legs Benedict?
to the St. Margaret's Guild. Legs Benedict will be there in the drawing room to take on all comers.
Terry, whenever I would leave the house, my dad would always say, "Don't embarrass the
A
family."
$50 entry fee.
Whoops. Whoops. Oh my gosh.
How much?
$50 entry fee.
$50
All the
entry
money
fee.
going to the St.
Eskenazi,
Margaret's.
to St. Margaret.
Yep.
Now, will the warm up be thumb wrestling? You're a pretty
That's
good
up to
thumb
Terry.
wrestler too.
You know what? I don't know if there'll be really a warm up. I like to get right to it. I don't
Yeah.
know that we really need to warm up.
Yep. Leg wrestlers, $50 entry fee. Spectators, $15. $15. All
Just
the
to-
money goes
just
to
to
St.
watch.
That is on May 6th.
May 6th.
It is Legs Benedict, Terry Stacy, leg wrestling right here.
Is your brain not reloading?
The
Are
manor
you doing
on
all
St.
right?
Margaret's Guild
Manor on Meridian.
Decorators Show House.
Are you winding down?
Yeah, I
Are
think
you
so.
kidding?
It's
Are you
time for
out
a
of
break,
energy?
Pat.
It is time for a
The
break.
problem I had, Terry, if you have to know, my coffee cup was sitting on the name of the event.
So he couldn't read
had
this cheat
this
sheet.
coffee not been here, it would have been seamless.
Sure.
It
But
only took an hour and
unfortunately-
15 minutes
God
for you to
forbid
find
you
the page.
actually move your arm and pick it up and move it. 'Cause why would you do that?
Are we taking calls today?
We
Oh, we
can
have an
take some
interview.
calls. We do have
We
an
got an
interview
interview
coming up.
Larry Markle's going to be joining us.
That guy owes me money. 239-9393. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
Hammer and Nigel.
The government of Iran is seriously fractured, and the United States, you've got the leverage.
Donald Trump could have said, "Gonna hit the red button here. It could either be for a bunch of missiles or a Diet Coke."
When you have the leverage, when you've got the hammer, you use the damn hammer.
It's coming from a guy named Hammer.
Hammer and Nigel. Weekdays 3 till 7 on 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.
The construction industry in Indiana has depended on Quality Supply and Tool, a local family-owned business, to deliver quality sales and service over the last 25 years. The employees make the difference, like sales expert Nick Worley.
What sets us apart is we only offer quality tools and supplies from quality manufacturers. We have a quality trained sales and service staff knowledgeable of the products we sell and offer. Quality. It's in our name.
On South Harding Street in Indy, plus Jeffersonville, Bloomington, and Lafayette. Quality Supply and Tool thinks outside the box. Store.
Hi, everybody. Terry Stacy here. And if you hate to paint, you know what you need? Rhino Shield. And that's because it's time. I bet you're looking outside right now and you might see some of the cracks in the paint from your house after it's weathered a few years since the last time you painted, and the thought of climbing up that ladder. Rhino Shield is the answer. You'll never paint your house again. Rhino Shield is a ceramic coating, and it's specifically formulated for our unique climate. And unlike traditional painting contractors, Rhino Shield is a long-term solution, and it comes in a variety of over 1,100 colors. Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year transferable warranty. That's the best part, because that ensures your investment is protected for years to come. Right now, you can get that guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for your home for 15% off the regular price. It's a limited offer, so call them today at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41. Whether it's residential or commercial, don't paint, no vinyl, go Rhino, and never paint your house again.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey guys, Terry here again, and now I want to talk about the deck, that outdoor living space. And you've probably started to notice it more as the weather continues to warm up. You know you're going to be using that deck, and maybe you're thinking, what can I do to make this look better? The answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. It's Premier Deck Coating, and if you want your deck to look its absolute best and protected, this is the way to go. Premier Deck Coating. It repels moisture, it adds scratch resistance, and it just makes everything look fantastic. And I love it. This is our third summer now with it, and the best part of this, it comes in a lot of colors, virtually any color you can imagine. And here's the other best part: 10-year warranty, 10 years, and that means no more staining, no more painting every couple of years. And you think about the money you're going to save there, it's a lot. They'll do decks, fences, and pergolas. So if you're ready to upgrade your outdoor space, get a free quote today. Call 317-696-4071. That's 317-696-4071. Or you can check them out online at premierdeckcoating.com.
At Audion Hearing, our mission is simple: to make better hearing affordable for everyone. We're proud to offer high-quality, rechargeable hearing aids starting at just $98. Clear, comfortable, and ready to use right out of the box. And here's a study worth hearing. Research shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and hear the difference today by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden, Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers. Hey, we have a beautiful garden centers. I mean, we have been truck after truck after truck. Doesn't matter whether our little Cicero store has plants, our two big stores, Keystone and Allisonville. But in this neighborhood, 49th and Penn, Bill does a tremendous job, and he's quirky. And I kind of let him go. I used to try to control him, and now I just let him go. And he buys some of the weirdest, coolest things. So every store is a little bit different. But all the tropicals are in at, I believe, all the stores, maybe not Cicero. Tropicals look absolutely beautiful. And we do have soil deals. You get 2 50-quart of the Miracle Grow potting mix. That is the largest bag. 2 bags for $20. Normally $17.99 per bag. It's a really good deal. And it goes just for a couple more days till the end of April. So that's going on. We've got mulch. We got everything you need. Stop by for lunch at Keystone or up at Allisonville. But again, just stop by. We're there, 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
Don't forget the great folks up in Cicero.
I really didn't know where I was going with this one.
Yeah.
I needed a script. Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers and SullivanHardware.com.
This hour is powered by Damon's Garden Center West on Rockville Road.
Hey, it's Big Joe, and I'm hanging out at Family Heating and Air with the owner, Marcus Morris. And Marcus, I'm always impressed that when you sell American Standard, it's not just the product, but it's the company that installs your product that makes it the best. Can you tell us a little bit about what goes into that and then how you guys police yourselves?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in being an American Standard dealer, and in fact, most contractors don't measure up. We have to go through hours upon hours of training just to have the honor to be an American Standard dealer, and we are the highest level of American Standard dealer. It's called customer care. That requires even more training and even higher levels of customer satisfaction. And this is something that is closely monitored by American Standard. And we're actually a big fan of that. We're very proud of the brand that we sell and the level of customer service that we give.
Put the award-winning Family Heating and Air to work for you. Give them a call, 317-577-8077, or go to familyhvac.net, because nobody cares for you like family. Your trusted local independent American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning dealer.
Talks like June. Well, tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated?
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan, along with star of the program, Terry Stacy.
Oh, that's a shock.
That was a
Changing
setup
that
right
around.
there.
Yeah.
Denny Smith is still here.
Allison is off entertaining the world, and we have a guest here, Larry Markle, who
Yeah,
is
we're here.
Allison is off entertaining
Hold
the
on.
world.
I'm not ready for the guest yet, pal. Pipe down.
All right.
65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's Decorators Show House and Gardens. It is opened yesterday, goes through Sunday, May 10th. 5141 North Meridian. It costs $40 at the door, and that's where we recommend you buy your ticket, because if you buy it online, it's only $35. So there's a lot going on. And joining us is Larry Markle, who is the director of the Gregory S. Ferrybach Center. Cannot believe this is after Ferrybach.
That's what he keeps saying. He can't believe it. Do
Larry,
you believe it, Larry?
I absolutely believe it, yeah.
Do you know Ferrybach?
I know Ferrybach very well. Maybe not as long as you've known him, but I've known him for many years.
So tell us about the
Can't believe when we were kids running around that someday he was going to have something named after him.
Something pretty important.
Are you kidding me?
What happens at this place?
So the Ferrybach Center, it was an idea Greg came up with many years ago.
Of course it was.
That Greg, as a person with a disability, a wheelchair user, wanted to make sure that younger people, college students with some form of physical disabilities, had the same opportunities to be successful that he's had. And so Ferrybach helped us develop this program that the heart of what we do is an internship program for college students that have some form of a physical disability, where we recruit college students from all across the Midwest to come to Eskenazi Health and other partner employers in the Indianapolis area for full-time paid summer internships to give them the experiences they need so they can be strong candidates for employment after graduation.
Is it just wheelchair bound? Can it be blindness, deafness? What all type of disabilities are there?
Yeah, thank you for asking that question. So we define physical disability as could be wheelchair users and others with some form of mobility disability, blind, low vision, deaf, hard of hearing, or maybe even some form of orthopedic disability. So it's a pretty wide net that we cast for the types of disabilities. We started at Ball State many years ago. I was the director of the disability program at Ball State.
That's where Greg went. Greg went to Ball State.
Absolutely. And so Greg was always so gracious with his time and money to support Ball State students with disabilities. And we started this with one Ball State student in 2013,
Wow.
interning at Eskenazi Health. And it's grown. I left Ball State to direct the center several years ago. And we've now had 266 students complete 540 internships.
Good heavens.
Pretty awesome.
We now recruit
very
from all
cool.
across the Midwest, Indiana, states contiguous to us. And we have a lot of employers in the Indianapolis area that host as well. So we've had 46 colleges now represented and 56 different employers in the Indianapolis area. Students that come from out of town, we provide housing free of charge for the students, do all kinds of professional development events, et cetera, as well. So a well-rounded program to try to give these high-achieving, talented students those great experiences that look good on resumes to help them be great candidates for gainful employment after graduation.
I saw Fairbach yesterday in the store, and I think he stole something.
Oh my gosh!
Did you really say
Yeah.
that about Greg?
Well, because he's in the wheelchair, and he can just shove it right behind his back.
So do you teach
There's a balance,
do you,
you know,
do you
good
teach
and evil.
shoplifting at
Yeah.
the Fairbach Institute?
Lots of
Yeah.
important skills these students need to learn.
Oh my gosh! Was it an easy sell when you go to employers and you go to schools and you businesses and you talk to them about it? Is it an easy sell?
It is in many ways, because what we're trying to tell employers is, look, you may not see these really talented students who may be the best person for the job for the internship if you're not recruiting
Right.
students with disabilities. And so we're very careful to say every student that's in our program has met the same standards to get into college, take the same courses, get the same degrees. They just need access to the opportunity. And so when we portray it that way to employers, it's I don't say it's an easy sell, but it gets us in the door to have internships.
Yeah, because then you would be out of a job. Larry Markle, director of the Greg Fairbach Center.
Did you really do that?
Well, he's right. He's not. I mean, well, yeah.
The problem is,
the
Greg.
the thing sells itself. They don't really even need
Well,
me.
it sounds great, like everybody would want to do that. But then when you take on that commitment, then you got to follow through with that, and that can be a little bit challenging sometimes, right?
Well, and we especially want to make sure that the students that we're sending to the employers are students that are going to be successful.
That's exactly
So,
right. Yep, that's exactly right.
Larry, I'll tell you.
They just need the opportunity. And I was
Exactly
I was
right.
speaking about Bishop Chatard High School. We used to carry Greg up and down the steps, and I just when I think back on that, it's like, how crazy.
There was no accessible way to get him up.
One guy would roll him out of whoever was in class with him, and he'd just wait until two other guys would come by, and we'd grab him. Just carry
Larry,
him
I'm
up
going
2
to tell you a
flights.
story.
It's
In
like
1990,
crazy.
in 1990, we put out an ad for a specific position at our plumbing company. And Betsy came in and said, your next appointment is in your office. So I go in the office, and I noticed there were 2 crutches against my desk, which didn't bother me a bit. I thought he'd hurt his leg. He got up, and he had 1 leg. Best guy I ever hired in my life. And he finally left us and went to become an investment banker. Brilliant guy, but I'm not sure I was prepared
Just
for that
had
in the
some
1990s.
just a small mobility problem.
Yeah, that was it. So the opportunities that you're providing are wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and the proceeds from this year's show, the bulk of them are going to Fairbach Institute.
And
is that what we call it, Fairbach?
Fairbach Center, yeah.
Fairbach Center.
Call us what you want to call us. We're very grateful to have the support from the St. Margaret's Guild this year, obviously. And I mentioned some of the things. I mean, funding internships, paying for housing during the summer. Some of our interns don't drive, so we provide accessible transportation to get them to and from their internship. So all kinds of additional support we provide for students that are part of the program. So the funding is very much appreciated, and we're so grateful for the St. Margaret's
You ever
Guild.
driven with Fairbach?
I have driven with Fairbach multiple times.
Good God, is it not terrifying?
What makes it terrifying?
We were,
Is it
matter of fact, we
speeding?
were
Is
going
it-
to
what is it?
we were going to a football game at Ball State, and we're in a lane going north 60, and it was the end. The lane was going to go
Merge into
away.
one. Oh,
well, he
okay.
didn't merge. He just stays in it, and just people have to get out of his way. It's the most terrifying thing. It's like, Greg, I think I'll drive myself next time.
This might be the last year for this sponsorship. Be careful, Pat.
Well,
But
that was when he
Greg,
was a kid.
Greg
It was a long time ago.
continues to march forward. Greg does
That's
things his way. This is part of the reason
That's
why
right.
Greg has been so successful
Yeah.
and established a program so
Perfect.
others can come
That's
along
it.
behind him
Perfect,
to
Larry.
do the same.
I like how you did that.
Larry, if people want to learn more, where do they go? Okay, we got to wrap this
Wait
up.
a minute.
What?
One last story.
Oh, boy.
So Fairbach, Mary Beth, his wife, picks out this beautiful Fraser fir tree, 8.5 foot tall.
Okay.
So
Is
Mary
this for
Beth-
Christmas, or is
it's
this
at
a plant?
Christmas. Mary Beth goes in to pay for it. Greg is standing out there, and he goes, "Hey, I want to cut some of it off. You fresh cut them." So I start taking. He goes, "No, I want to take off." He cut over 2 feet.
Oh, wow.
Well, off of an 8 foot. Why
Of
didn't
a-
they buy a 6 foot tree instead of an 8 foot tree?
Well,
because he could.
I've never seen. I thought Mary Beth was going to kill him right there. We still talk about it every year when he comes in to get a tree. Don't let Greg trim the tree. Wow. I don't even know why I did it. I should have never listened to him. I've known him all my life.
You know
It's
what
like,
the best lesson you've shared with it? They're normal people. They're just like us. They have their
Fairy Bob's
quirks.
not. He's
Was he happy with the cut? He was happy.
Greg was very happy. But
all right, one more time, Larry. If people want to learn more, how do they get in touch?
Yeah, our website through Eskenazi Health, the Fairy Box Center. We've got a website, a really nice promotional video that highlights some of the things our interns did in the program last summer.
That's great.
Yeah.
How long do you think this name is going to stick on this thing?
That's a.
Is it like a
Since 2013, right?
Yeah,
2013.
The entrance exam is you have to spell Farabach. I mean, my
I
goodness.
actually can do that.
Thanks for joining us, boss.
Yeah, thanks, Larry.
It was
Thank you
good
so
to
much
have
for
you.
having me. Thank
No,
you.
and again, I kid. Greg is a wonderful person. He's done. He's helped us out.
He's
a ton.
never going to talk to you again. I don't blame him. I feel the same way.
He'll be fine eventually. All right, we're coming right back with more 93 WIBC.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here. Spring has sprung and Indiana's floodgates have opened. My friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling want to make sure you don't get caught in a flood this spring. Make sure your sump pump is working. During the month of April, call Hope and get a free sump pump and ejection pump inspection to make sure you keep all that rainwater outside where it belongs. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling at 641-HOPE or visit them online at hopeplumbing.com and stay dry this spring season.
Hey, have you ever been downstairs in the crawl space and you're looking around and you say, is that normal? A lot of people don't know, but this is the time of year a lot of homeowners are starting to spot little changes that you really didn't see before, especially as the weather warms up and then the toad strangler water comes in. You're spending more time working around the house and you're starting to notice it. Well, take a look around that house and look in the basement. Is it smelling damp and musty? Is water stains that weren't there before? Is there standing water, especially in the corners? Check your corners, wet drywall or carpet. So if you're asking yourself, is this normal? It's probably worth having an expert take a look. And I like the guys at IndianaFoundation.com. You're going to get real answers. They're not big-time salesmen. They're not coming in there to sell you something. They're in there to help you fix something. If you need financing, they'll help you with the financing. But go to IndianaFoundation.com. Great people. They really and truly are the trusted local experts in basement waterproofing.
You still got that stationary bike your second-to-last ex-wife bought off the TV shopping channel? It's all good. How about that bundle of copper wire you pulled out of your trailer before you torched it to smoke out them raccoons? It's all good.
No matter what scrap metal you got, it's all good with Solgood Industries. The best price for your scrap. Copper, aluminum, stainless, appliances, electronics, and more. Drop it all off for cash. Residential and commercial. It's all good with Solgood. 317-929-1111.
Of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. The tumor was very aggressive, and it very quickly became clear that St. Jude was the ultimate place to be. St. Jude is an asset to the world. I think it's the kind of place that could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. If those lessons could be learned, this world could be a better place.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
We're here early before they wake up. We stay late, we stay informed, we invest in the latest technology.
We take the time to train the next generation of doctors and nurses. We work together to make sure we heal their bodies and their minds.
We do this not because it's our job, but because this is about our veterans' lives. This is our mission. More than 300,000 of us working as one, together with families and loved ones. No matter where they live in this country, we'll be there.
We all come together and stand together to serve our veterans. We stand strong, united. Stand with us in caring for our veterans.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Exercise Inc. I get to work out with a lot of wonderful people. One of the people that I work out is on the shot. She's lost a ton of weight, and I love this gal, but she told me that Exercise Inc., she goes, a lot of people don't know this, but when you diet, 20% of your muscle mass is gone. When you're on the shot, you lose 40% of your muscle mass. So she comes in twice a week, sometimes once a week, because she's trying to maintain her muscle mass. I love that the fact that we have the shot and people can get rid of this excess weight. You got to remember, though, it's not just the diet. You've got to rebuild that muscle mass. And I tell you what, Exercise Inc., everything is prioritized for you. You're going to do 5, sometimes 6 exercises. You're going to stress out your muscles to the max. The best part is your muscles come back really, really strong, and that's the whole idea. There's lots of locations: Avon, Brownsburg, Zionsville, and Greenwood, now in Fishers. So whether you're on the shot or not and you just want to stay in shape, go to exerciseinc.com. Watch the videos. You'll become a fan just like I am. 20 years I've been doing this. It's exerciseinc.com.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey, have you ever been down in the basement and all of a sudden you go, what is that smell? You know, every once in a while you got to walk around the basement and make sure that it's not in the corners, and that's water. That might be mold. It might be mildew. But you got to walk around the house. Springtime's a great time to do that. If the basement smells damp or musty, if there's water stains that weren't there before, if there's standing water in the corner, especially in the corners, wet drywall or copper, you might be asking yourself, is this normal? It's probably worth having an expert take a look at it. My expert that I love is Indiana Foundation Service. You can find them at indianafoundation.com. Great people. They'll come in. They'll help you figure out what's going on, whether it's a problem inside or outside, and then they'll give you solutions for both. Solutions that work. It's Indiana Foundation Service. They're the trusted local experts for basement and waterproofing, and you can absolutely trust them. It's indianafoundation.com.
JMV here for my friends Johnny, Chris, Love at Love Heating and Air Conditioning. Spring is here, and you need to make sure your air conditioner is checked and ready to go for those warmer temperatures ahead. Now, if a repair is required, tell them JMV sent you, and Love will waive the $144 service fee. Should you need a new air conditioner, Love is a Heil Heating and Cooling dealer. Call Love today, 317-353-2141. Let Love and Heil take care of your home today, 317-353-2141. Tell them JMV sent you.
The smell of you in every single dream I dream. I knew when we collided, you're the one I have decided who's one of my kind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio? Stereo, the way you move it.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Very special day. We are on location at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. It all supports Eskenazi Hospital, and in particular, the Gregory S. Faribault Center, and then also the
Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health.
Thank you very much. All right. We let's try to take a call and see how bad the delay is, shall we?
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. We have Angela joining us on the program. There we go. Hi, Angela.
Hi, guys. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Angela, also fondly known as McLovins on the YouTube chat.
I love it.
I McLove it.
Good
to hear your actual voice.
That's McAwesome. So, okay, all right. I have a question about the soils. Okay, keep it together, girls. Come on. Okay.
Something you have a question about the soil.
Yes. So I heard you had the 2 bags for $20, and so I wanted, because we're doing raised beds this year, and so it's the first time for us doing the raised beds. We don't have that great of soil, yeah, we're doing the raised beds. So I have a question about the 2 for $20 and the 5 bags for $20. What are those good for?
Okay, that is a great question. And I'm going to tell you, Angela, we have a bad delay on our line, so that's why the conversation is a little awkward. But if you would take those 2 things, which one of them is garden soil, the potting mix is actually called soilless, so it's a peat moss base, and it's really the best thing you can use for containers and such. When you do in-ground, generally you want to mix in. You can either a lot of it is I will say is Miracle-Gro making people think that they need a different soil for everything they use. But if I was going to do a raised bed, I would take the two items that you mentioned, which is the potting mix, which is a soilless mix, and then the garden soil that is a soil, and then mix the two together, and that will give you the best thing. Because if you try to use just soilless mix in a raised garden bed, if it's too deep, you'll just have kind of a structure issue where it's going to be too soft. So I would mix the two things together, and you would have a perfect mix. Or you can go out and buy the raised bed soil, but as you mentioned, both of those things are on sale right now, so it's going to be a lot cheaper to mix them.
Awesome. Great advice. I appreciate it very much. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the call. We appreciate it.
We got a little bit of a delay in there.
Okay, so now that's what we while you're gone, we said we're going to experiment, and so experiment said we can't take calls today.
But if you want, you can
send us a
text.
Yep.
Yeah, same number, 317-239-9393, and we will read text to you, and that way we don't have the awkward delay, and win-win for everybody.
That's right. Now we will have to take Fulton's call at 11 because he's in.
Okay.
He's in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Love
Is he
it.
flying out
at a women's conference?
Oh, great.
And he was. It was very terrifying. That he does not like a long road trip. He was having an anxiety attack.
I thought you were talking about because he was at a women's conference.
Conference.
No. It was just he just doesn't like. I don't know if he just doesn't like his mom's driving.
Well, honestly,
You mean like
might be
Fehrenbach's
it.
driving?
Yeah. But yeah, he did not have a good day. So hopefully he's feeling better.
Good.
When you come to the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorator Show House and Gardens supporting Eskenazi, here's the good news. They will feed you. You have to pay for it.
Well, you got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it.
There's food available.
They will give you some great hooch. Did you see the quality of wine they've got back there?
Yep. Again, available for
super
purchase.
hooch, but lots of snacks, even little fruit plates and stuff like that.
It's a good place for lunch. I always think this is such a great Mother's Day thing. You know, you bring your mom.
Oh, absolutely.
They sell plants and flowers also.
Yeah.
And the cute clothes, and it's a kind of a mom and daughter day.
And you find more and more, especially as we get older, it's the experiences.
It is the
right?
experiences.
So. You could buy, you could buy mom something, or you could come here and have this experience of seeing a show house together. Or
Or you could buy some tickets for their mahjong at the Manor, April 29th at 2 p.m. It's just $45.
It is sold out.
Is it?
Online, yes.
Okay, well then.
But
I say to wine,
what
May
time?
1st.
What time is that one?
What time is which one?
The mahjong.
It's at 2:00 on a Wednesday.
Okay, let's have a 4 o'clock session.
Yeah,
then.
they should add. But we were just talking about the experiences, the VIP Twilight Tour on May 7th. That might be fun for you at $55, 7 p.m. Their Passport to Wine. We have one more of those on May 1st, about $55. Yoga May 2nd,
I think that would be fun.
$45. And the Art of Charcuterie on May 5th in the evening at 5:30, $55. Very affordable and a good present for mom.
Very cool experience.
Who names these things? Who named charcuterie board? I mean, is that French for something?
No, you know what? It was a guy. It was a guy that couldn't spell hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. So, all right. So that, and I also want to mention it's open right now.
Yep.
So come on over.
Bring
it's
your
on
money.
Meridian Street.
$40 at the door.
It's a beautiful day. You can park on one of the side streets and walk over. It's 5141 North Meridian Street. And as I always say, when you're touring the home and you walk into a bedroom and there's a teenager sleeping, you are in the wrong home. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
40 years ago, Bobby Rahal made Indianapolis Motor Speedway history.
The final roar of the racing engine, and Bobby Rahal has won his first Indianapolis 500.
This May, WIBC's Tales from the Track, presented by Relay Indiana, takes you inside Graham Rahal Performance for an evening with a champion.
Rahal right down the middle of the back straightaway. Rahal now with about a 7-car length advantage.
Monday, May 18th, Tales from the Track, presented by Relay Indiana. Tickets at WIBC.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Gutter Helmet. Are your gutters frowning after this past winter? A frowning gutter. Because after the ice and snow we just survived in Indianapolis, I wouldn't blame them at all. If the weight of all that ice and snow has pulled your gutters away from the house, bent, sagging.
You know what? I'm fighting the damn starlings getting into my gutters.
Well,
I didn't have that problem when I had Gutter Helmet on my home.
That's right. Maybe your gutters are just plain giving up on life. It's time to call Gutter Helmet. And we're not out of the woods yet. April showers, and of course it's been a very dry month, but maybe that's going to come in May. And right behind those, the whirlybirds and all the stuff, the maple seed helicopters that can come from the trees. So Gutter Helmet is the word here. Is the Gutter Helmet works year-round. And even this dog says, buy Gutter Helmet. Gutter Helmet keeps everything out, giving you 4-season protection no matter what Mother Nature throws at us next. Right now, for WIBC listeners, get this 17% off. 17% off. Give them a call. I have Gutter Helmet on my home. Denny sounds like he needs it on his home as well. The number 805-HELMET. That's 805-HELMET. GutterHelmetIndy.com. Bark it out. GutterHelmetIndy.com and get a free estimate. How about that? All right, 805-HELMET. GutterHelmetIndy.com. 17% off, and never clean your gutters again.
JMV here for my friends Johnny, Chris Love at Love Heating and Air Conditioning. Spring is here, and you need to make sure your air conditioner is checked and ready to go for those warmer temperatures ahead. Now, if a repair is required, tell them JMV sent you, and Love will waive the $144 service fee. Should you need a new air conditioner, Love is a Heil Heating and Cooling dealer. Call Love today, 317-353-2141. Let Love and Heil take care of your home today, 317-353-2141. Tell them JMV sent you.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for C&J. If you live in the country, the most important thing you can do is take care of your well. I mean, you're showering in it, you're eating and drinking with that water. Take care of your well. This is a time of year when you absolutely want to clean out that well. What they do is they send down a really high-pressure hose. They put it down in the well, and then they turn that sucker on, and it bubbles out all the crap out of your well. Here's the thing. 30% off a 6-point well clean-out inspection and brand-new well cap. They even throw in the new well cap. C&J's Techs make sure that well is working the way it should. 6 points are checked. Official partner of the Indiana Pacers and Fever. Great systems, great people, too. 317-210-5343 or cjforwater.com.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield joins Impact Fitness Foundation to bring whole health to Brookside School 54. Healthy food, fitness, and wellness. More at anthem.com/indy/community. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Damon's Garden Center West has trees, shrubs, vegetables, flowers, hanging baskets, plus garden and landscape supplies and knowledgeable staff. Damon's West on Rockville Road.
Save hundreds of dollars with free delivery, plus low price guarantees on quality brand name furniture and mattresses.
Only at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation. Available to you 24/7, 365. Pretty much means all the time. And if you have an older home like this Decorators show house, you know what? Things pop up because these beautiful homes need maintenance, and Michaelis is there for you, whether it's water, whether it's mold, mildew, whatever. It could be a brand new house. It could be an old house. Michaelis will help you. The number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
You still got that stationary bike your second-to-last ex-wife bought off the TV shopping channel? It's all good. How about that bundle of copper wire you pulled out of your trailer before you torched it to smoke out them raccoons? It's all good.
No matter what scrap metal you got, it's all good with Solgood Industries. The best price for your scrap. Copper, aluminum, stainless, appliances, electronics, and more. Drop it all off for cash. Residential and commercial. It's all good with Solgood. 317-929-1111.
Thinking about updating your home? Don't replace. Refinish with Miracle Method. We do more than just bathtubs. From countertops and vanities to tile showers and even epoxy flooring, Miracle Method can refresh nearly any surface. Choose beautiful flaked, metallic, or solid color floors, and even update the entire room with a new color scheme. Save up to half the cost of replacement. Call us at 317-300-6754 or go to miraclemethod.com/Indianapolis for your free in-home estimate.
Hey,
Hey there, it's Big Joe, and I'm with Absolute Comfort owner Chris Wedigan. Absolute Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard dealer. And Chris, you sell and install the Mitsubishi Electric ductless heating and cooling system. Now, these are roughly like those motel units that are used specifically for a single area. Only these units come with advancements today that'll give you geothermal efficiency and many decorative options.
Yeah, any rooms with treble spots, you have to think of them as a light being turned on when you come into the house. Do you turn on the light for the entire house, or do you turn on a light for each room? These have IC sensors that can actually pinpoint the person in the room and pick out when they walk into the room and turn on the heating or cooling into that room and make that person specifically comfortable. These systems are aesthetically pleasing, quiet, and much more energy efficient than the hotel-style units.
Get more information from Absolute Comfort at absolutecomfort.org. Absolute Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard Mitsubishi Electric Elite Ductless Pro dealer.
All right, boss.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Today here at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's Decorators Show House and Gardens. It is located on Meridian Street, back on Meridian Street, 5141 North Meridian. It is open now, open today until, I don't know.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Yep.
Is that right? 6 o'clock today. And it just opened yesterday. So it is looking fine. This is a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom.
A couple some of them are half baths, but.
Okay, so should we make it 4?
I think 4 full, 2 halves, I think is what it is.
Okay. All right.
You're talking to your plumber here, man.
I know. So great deal. The proceeds help St. Margaret's Hospital Guild support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center and the Gregory F. Berrybach Center.
Have you got any more? We got about a minute. You got any more Farabach stories? Because your stories are the best.
You know, I have a quick one that I think I can get in a minute. We were in a zoning meeting, and he was my zoning attorney. And I won't say where it was or what store because I don't want anyone to feel bad about it. But we were talking about wheelchair accessibility. And someone on the board said, yeah, we can do it that way. And then just like put a yellow line where the wheelchairs, go.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg in that situation never says. He's always very professional. And we get outside, he goes, we're handicapped. We're not stupid. We know how the hell to get out of, acting like they had to have a line for the wheelchair person to follow. It's like,
That's funny.
Good for him for
He's
saying it out loud.
Yeah, later
We're not
I'm
stupid.
going to tell you a story about when Greg taught somebody, and it was also at a zoning thing, and he was teaching someone that was parked in a handicap spot a little lesson. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
From the Dugan Air Heating and Cooling Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
There's no guarantee. I'm Pam Puso, Fox News. A second round of peace talks between the U.S. and Iran could take place in Pakistan this weekend.
The White House says it's seen some progress from Iran in the last couple of days, a claim that Iran has denied. The U.S. says it was the Iranians who made the request for these talks after a round of negotiations ended without a deal 2 weeks ago. The president telling writers they're making an offer and we'll have to see, he said during a phone interview. When asked who the U.S. was negotiating with, Trump said, I don't want to say that, but we're dealing with the people that are in charge now. An Iranian delegation led by the regime's foreign minister arrived in Islamabad yesterday, but Iranian state media says Iran officials are not meeting with the Americans this weekend. They say Iran's foreign minister will be discussing the Pakistani side of Iran's negotiations to end the war.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. A warning to keep an eye on the weather this weekend across the southern plains.
Millions of Americans are expected to get severe storms across the south and central U.S. throughout the weekend, with the potential for large hail, strong winds, and even more tornadoes. A violent tornado ripped through a town in north central Oklahoma. It was one of many tornadoes reported across this region. This one in particular was an EF4, meaning it had estimated winds ranging between 166 and 200 miles per hour. So far, no injuries or fatalities were reported from the severe weather, but that was not the case in the southeast, unfortunately, where gusty winds and low humidity have fueled fast-moving wildfires. A volunteer firefighter died. He suffered a medical emergency after he was working on one of those fires. Just a very tragic situation.
Fox's Christina Coleman. In Georgia, dozens of counties are under a state of emergency due to wildfires. America's listening to Fox News.
You never know who might be taking the quiz.
Hi, I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, your personal astrophysicist.
Hey everyone, it's Phil Sims.
Hey everyone, it's Danica McKellar. It's Candace Bushnell.
I'm Jeremiah Brown.
Hey everyone, I'm Kix Brooks.
I'm John Taffer.
I'm Jennifer Aiden.
Everybody's Kevin Nealon.
It's Mr. Wonderful here, and it's time to take the quiz.
5 questions in less than 5 minutes every day. Listen and follow at thequiz.fox.
The world of business moves fast. Stay on top of it with the Fox Business Rundown every Monday and Friday. Fox Business reporters, anchors, and hosts will bring you beneath the stock market speculation and boardroom drama to tell you about the biggest business stories of today. Whether you're on Main Street or Wall Street, Fox Business is invested in you.
Listen to the Fox Business Rundown every Monday and Friday at foxbusinesspodcasts.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Strong winds and heavy rain. Back to mostly sunny skies, though, this morning. Still some clouds around. 61 now in the Circle City. The high for today, 75. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending at 11:03. That's what some people in central Indiana saw on Friday evening. Thousands were without power after the system rolled through just before 5 p.m. Some Hoosiers had trees fall on their homes, including Megan Adams, who told Wish TV a tree, or part of it, fell in the mobile home park she lives in on Indy's west side.
My daughters was going by the room, warning me about the thunderstorm that was going on. And as they walked past is when the trim limb came through and hit my ankle and leg.
Tornado sirens going off in Hamilton, Hancock, Henry, and Marion counties, too. Winds were as strong as 70 miles per hour at times. There are chances of more powerful storms hitting the state early next week.
The severe weather threat on Monday night will really just probably be a 6-hour window as those storms move through the area. However, these do look at this point a little bit more organized than what we saw last night.
National Weather Service meteorologist Jason Puma there. He says the rest of the weekend will be calm. A man is dead after crashing into a building on Indy's east side early this morning. IMPD says it happened just after midnight, but that's not all. The Marion County Coroner's Office confirmed that the man had gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and police are now investigating this incident as a homicide. Marion County failing when it comes to the air you breathe. Jonette Cruz explains.
The American Lung Association's latest report ranks the Indy metro area as one of the worst in the nation for particle pollution. Other counties who earned an F grade include Boone, Clark, Greene, Howard, LaPorte, Lake, and St. Joseph.
Yeah, we got the lowest grade possible on our indoor air quality. A couple of factors where we did very poorly were ozone, which is like our smog levels, and then also the particle count, which is more like soot and particles in the air.
That's Joshua Elliott from Williams Comfort Air. He says that while you can't fix the city's smog, you can improve your home's filtration to create a sanctuary from the outdoor air. Jonette Cruz, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Preseason game number 1 is this afternoon for the Indiana Fever. They take on the Liberty in New York with tip-off at 3. And the Indianapolis Colts making their picks in rounds 2 and 3 of the NFL Draft Friday night. First, they took Georgia linebacker C.J. Allen with pick 53. Then at 78, they chose LSU defensive back A.J. Halsey. General Manager Chris Ballard with some quick thoughts about their selections.
We think we got younger and faster on defense.
Round 4 starts next hour from Pittsburgh. The forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
This Saturday looks like it'll be a partly cloudy day after the fog fades in the forecast in the morning hours. The fog will be especially heavy down the southern portions of the state. High temperature in the afternoon, mid to low 70s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Renee Sutis for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level on the go and at WIBC.com.
Some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools, power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and think of all you can do. You can plant a garden.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan, Denny Smith, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons. Cam is here. Jimmy's over at the promotions table. Brandon?
That's an easy one. Brandon?
You look like a Jimmy.
No.
He likes to rename everybody.
Yeah.
So if he renames you, he actually likes you is what I tell people.
Yeah. That is true. If I don't rename you.
With the red hair, we'll just call you the Torch, okay?
The Torch.
That's a good name.
Yeah, tell everyone where we are, Den.
5141 on North Meridian. It's the 65th annual St. Margaret's Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. It's for support of Eskenazi Health, and Eskenazi has a lot of fingers in a lot of different pies. Sometimes it's mental health. Sometimes it's like the Farabach group that are for adults with disabilities that want to go to college and they want to be productive citizens, and that institute provides so much. It's not just internships, but it's free housing and a whole lot.
And for Fairbox saying it's helping employment of college students with physical disabilities.
There you go. But anyway, it's a great place to be. The Hospital Guild supports so much. $40 at the door. If you want to go online, $35 online, $15 for the kids. Lots going on here. We encourage you to pay at the door for the $40 because it's all going to a good cause, and we want you to be a part of that too. Not only that, you get to see 28 different well-decorated rooms, whether it's a closet, whether it's a bedroom, whether it's a hallway, and it is neat. Allison, have you been inside yet?
I haven't.
You haven't been inside. Well, you got to get off the radio and go in there.
I know. I'd say we've been talking too much, and honestly, past the they also have out here beer and wine. Obviously, I will say that's not where I've been.
Oh, I was just going to say, was that a reverse?
I was leading up to. They also have a really cute boutique next door, and so on our breaks, I've been kind of popping over there and talking to ladies and getting a little bit of spring outfits for myself. So I have not made it in the actual house yet.
Starting to see some nice walk-up traffic here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's all walk-up traffic because you're going to park on one of the side streets.
I like it
in the neighborhood.
The man just pulled out his wallet while his wife got in line. Now, see, that's a dedicated husband. He's paying while she's getting in line.
Come on in.
But you will see decorations like you think, man, I see this stuff in the magazine.
And the nice thing is, for the first 100 tickets sold, you can take a knick-knack.
I don't think that's true.
You cannot tell. Oh, hey. I have something special for you.
Is that not true? I thought I read that.
No, that is not true. Huh. And I am going to give you...
Yeah, I'm going to need you to put the doorknob back before we leave.
Oh, we got to talk to JMV.
We do have JMV on the line.
Yes, and we have...
At the Garden Gate.
That's at the Garden Gate, and we have a 2-minute, possibly 5-minute delay. So we're just going to let John roll on. I kind of want to know about what he thinks about this year's draft class.
The Alabama kid.
Did not have a first-round pick. JMV joins us on the program.
Yes, I was told we have a delay, so I'll tell you a little bit about these guys after I mention the Garden Gate segment with Denny and I, brought to you by Sundown Gardens in Westfield, Miss M's Home and Garden in Burgersville. Hey, make sure, because Scott Levy's coming by my place next Wednesday to do phase, I think, number 4 or 5 at my place, and you can always get the great ideas at both places as a part of our Garden Gate. Guys, a little bit about the draft. I thought that they would go edge rusher because that was a need, and wide receiver, possession wide receiver, because that was a need. But so was linebacker and safety. I think what they essentially did is replace Zaire Franklin, who is now in Green Bay, and Nick Cross, who is also gone at those two positions, and went out and got a couple of athletic guys. C.J. Allen out of Georgia. I thought everybody spoke very highly, at least what I gathered last night on ESPN, about what he did, what he accomplished while at Georgia. And A.J. Halsey is kind of a rangy, safety, playmaking type of guy that's going to take the place of Nick Cross. So while it probably didn't thrill a lot of Colts fans out there with the selections, and really nothing Chris Ballard's going to do right now is going to thrill a lot of Colts fans just in general terms, but it did take care of a couple of needs. There's no doubt about that yesterday.
It was great to watch that young guy, and they showed tapes. I can't believe how fast he is. I'm imagining Pat played that same position, but I can't imagine Pat Sullivan running half that speed. When you have guys like that who can come in from the sides, that was a good draft. I just thought he was the right guy.
Yeah, there's more work that needs to be done, there's no doubt, and they still have to address wide receiver. You'd like to see them maybe get an edge rusher, and there's going to be a lot of work, guys. Really, what it's going to come down to is you're filling the needs that you have, which are obvious, but it's going to come down to guys getting healthy and you hopefully recapturing a little bit of that magic you had in the first 8+ weeks of the season last year before Daniel Jones was injured. So a lot of this is relative window dressing until we get to that time. But, yeah, you go into a draft, you don't have a first-round pick, and you do take care of a couple of needs, even if it would be a couple of names not a lot of people had. And here's something else to watch, too. Mother's Day, what is that, a week from Sunday? Lottery, NBA draft lottery is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe that's a week from 2 weeks from Sunday. 2 weeks from Sunday, or
wow.
2 weeks from tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll find out if the Pacers get to keep their lottery selection 1 through 4 or have to surrender that to the Clippers because of that deal back at the trade deadline.
John, tell us how the little lottery thing, for us that don't know, how the little lottery thing works on the bottom of the barrel there.
Well, here's what's going to happen is, this is my conspiracy theory, if you guys dig on that the NBA is just going to wholeheartedly, completely screw the Pacers out of any selection they're going to have in the lottery. So prepare for a hosing. No, they do. I forget what. It's not Price Waterhouse, but it's somebody else that has connections that oversees the lottery. And the Pacers will send somebody to be on the set, hopefully somebody very lucky, somebody with good fortune, and then we'll see what happens. My determination is, because the NBA lodged them with tanking and punished them to the tune of $100,000, if you remember, Pat, during the season, and then Rick Carlisle was outspoken about that. And then shortly thereafter, Rick Carlisle kind of was really quiet. Mum was the word after that. I kind of wonder what the Pacers felt like making a comment, and I really wonder how this is going to end up going. I don't have a true belief good fortune is going to be there anyway for them, but I love a good conspiracy theory, and oftentimes with these draft lotteries with the NBA, because you don't get to see them take place with the ping pong balls, kind of like the bingo thing and the steel cage that they used to do, the old school. If you guys don't see it,
exactly.
You don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. So we'll see, but that's going to be my conclusion if they don't have that good fortune on Mother's Day.
Hey, John, I want to remind you got to get over to Miss M's. They're just south of or just north of Bargersville. The tropicals have come in. I know you're trying to decorate your place, but those lush tropicals, the combo planters, and even the hanging baskets, they're drop dead gorgeous. Michaela and Sam have really got it tuned up. You got to get by, buddy.
It is a great place. I've got my fire pit in the back is from Miss M's too, because you got that outdoor decor with fire pits and statues and such, but I mentioned Scott Levy's going to come over on Wednesday, and we're going to go through another phase, which maybe, Denny, it may include illumination. Outdoor illumination may be
Look at you.
coming up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, light.
Yeah.
John, what about a naked lady fountain?
Yes. Hey, here's what's funny, guys. I think every time when you bring up naked lady, we'll keep naked lady in general. One of my favorite all-time naked lady photos, and I apologize if this is going to offend anybody, but hopefully it doesn't, would be the initial Playboy with Bo Derek in the cornrows. So I thought, how about they have a statue like that with Bo Derek with the cornrows. You remember when the movie 10 came out and how popular that was? That is like at the top of my list right there, the Mount Rushmore for me.
That was the first time I ever saw a lady with braided hair and I was in love. Now, I'm sitting right next to a beautiful woman here, so I'm going to shut up at this point. Let's go back to talking sports.
Well,
tropical.
Listen. Bo Derek has nothing for Allison and Terry and who you got on set right there. That's for dang sure. No doubt about it.
Good save. Good save, John.
Well played, son.
You got it. I know what I'm doing.
All right, buddy.
Hey, all right, man. We'll talk to you soon, man.
You got it, guys. Thank you.
All right, it's the JMV Takeover tonight on B105.7. B105.7, 5, 4, 6 till midnight? 6 till midnight.
6 till when he gets tired.
Oh, yeah, 6 till he gets tired. So that's B105.7. Tonight, it's a live kind of all request radio. It's something so cool because nowhere else in the everything is voice tracked. I mean, on the weekend and stuff. So to have live radio like that is a really cool thing. And if you haven't listened, check it out. All right, we're coming right back. We are here at the Decorator Show House. Coming right back with more 93 WIBC.
Trump believes he has the upper hand in the ongoing war with Iran.
93 WIBC.
They have all new leadership and they're fighting like cats and dogs.
What happens next?
Infighting within the regime's leadership has complicated negotiating efforts.
Happens here.
Iran's supreme leader issuing a rare statement. A fracture has occurred in the enemy.
Tornado tore through the area, leveling homes and flipping cars into the air.
Betrayed his fellow soldiers by utilizing classified information for his own financial gain.
$3.70 a gallon at the pumps.
On air, online, and on Alexa.
Wouldn't it be great to have an area, maybe a basement, where you could go down? Maybe you have a basement, but you can't really trust to be putting furniture down there because it's not dry. Well, Swain Co. Can help you out. They work in crawl spaces, they work in basements, and they take those areas and they condition it like any other part of the house. So for a crawl space, which is probably number one on a lot of people's list, you don't go down there. Nobody wants to go down the crawl space. You want to find out what's down there. So you just ignore it. And ignoring that is not a great idea. Have Swain Co. go down and perform a 21-point inspection. I don't know how many points it is, but they're going to go down there and inspect it. They'll take a little bit of video. They'll take some photos. They'll look for any kind of rodent intrusion. They'll look for moisture mainly because they want to condition that area like any other part of your house because what goes on in that crawl space does not stay there, and Swain Co. knows that because they were there at the very beginning when we started realizing that crawl space needed to be, it used to be, we would put a piece of visqueen down and slap some vents in it, which just allowed warm, moist air into the crawl space. So call Swain Co. The number is 317-407-1868. That's 317-407-1868. SwainCoLLC.com.
I didn't switch to Pure Talk just because I wanted to save 50% off the same 5G service I'd been paying twice as much for. I switched because I like the idea of being in business with a wireless company that supports our veterans in a meaningful way. Pure Talk also creates American jobs every day by keeping their entire operation in this country. I appreciate that. If you feel the same, dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Kirby Heating and Air, family owned since 1983. Call or go to kirbyheating.com to speak with a customer service representative.
Kirby Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
See Kid Rock live with John Party on Friday, June 19th at Ruoff Music Center. One huge night of country and rock you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Hoosier Boy. That is locally grown plants from Schlegel Greenhouse. Listen, they, I have an old copy where it says, I think back, it's like, they're shipping Osties and Caliber Co-op. Man, they're shipping everything right now. The Rieger begonias, Rieger begonia tubs, all the geraniums, the calliope, the zonal geraniums, mixed tub, combo tubs, and beautiful hanging baskets. I mean, we're not that far away from Mother's Day. They have their 14-inch cocoa line baskets are out as well. We got a couple shipments yesterday. We're getting another shipment today. So you'll find Hoosier Boy plants everywhere, and they have something kind of for the consumer on their website, HoosierBoy.com. They have a planter designer. Planter designer. I guess that's right.
It's probably
Build your own planter. It's like try it before you buy it. And what I think is really cool about it is it shows you, people always ask, how many plants do I need? You put in the size of planter and it'll tell you how many plants you need, how many spillers, how many thrillers, how many, the whole bit. So it's just a great
Tell
design
them where we
tool.
can find these rascals.
All right, calm down.
All right.
Who's Your Boy? You'll find them everywhere. Available at Allisonville Nursery in Fishers, Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Foods in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Gardens in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geis, and Fishers, and SullivanHardware.com.
Did you know nearly 48 million Americans have some form of hearing loss? Many wait 7 years or more before getting help, and 15 million avoid calling loved ones because it's just too frustrating. If someone you care about struggles to hear, everyday calls can feel impossible. That's why Relay Indiana exists. With trained relay operators and free assistive equipment, phone calls are clear, easy, and stress-free. No more repeating, no more missed words, just real conversations with your mom, your dad, your grandkids. Learn more at RelayIndiana.com. That's RelayIndiana.com.
Hey guys, Terry here again, and now I want to talk about the deck, that outdoor living space, and you've probably started to notice it more as the weather continues to warm up. You know you're going to be using that deck, and maybe you're thinking, what can I do to make this look better? The answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. It's Premier Deck Coating, and if you want your deck to look its absolute best and protected, this is the way to go. Premier Deck Coating. It repels moisture, it adds scratch resistance, and it just makes everything look fantastic. And I love it. This is our third summer now with it. And the best part of this, it comes in a lot of colors, virtually any color you can imagine. And here's the other best part, 10-year warranty, 10 years. And that means no more staining, no more painting every couple of years. And you think about the money you're going to save there, it's a lot. They'll do decks, fences, and pergolas. So if you're ready to upgrade your outdoor space, get a free quote today. Call 317-696-4071. That's 317-696-4071. Or you can check them out online at PremierDeckCoating.com.
Pat Sullivan here. Hope Springs eternal. The weather in Indiana, not so much. One day it's raining and 20 degrees. The next it's sunny and 80. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants you to be ready for any weather with a couple $49 deals. For $49, get your main line snaked, plus get a free camera inspection. Also, for just $49, get your AC system evaluated. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today so you're prepared for any type of weather tomorrow.
Hey, have you ever been downstairs in the crawl space and you're looking around and you say, is that normal? A lot of people don't know, but this is the time of year a lot of homeowners are starting to spot little changes that you really didn't see before, especially as the weather warms up and then the toad strangler water comes in. You're spending more time working around the house and you're starting to notice it. Well, take a look around that house and look in the basement. Is it smelling damp and musty? Is water stains that weren't there before? Is there standing water, especially in the corners? Check your corners, wet drywall or carpet. So if you're asking yourself, is this normal? It's probably worth having an expert take a look. And I like the guys at IndianaFoundation.com. You're going to get real answers. They're not big-time salesmen. They're not coming in there to sell you something. They're in there to help you fix something. If you need financing, they'll help you with the financing. But go to IndianaFoundation.com. Great people. They really and truly are the trusted local experts in basement waterproofing.
This hour is powered by Damon's Garden Center West on Rockville Road.
Pat Sullivan here. Hope Springs eternal. The weather in Indiana, not so much. One day it's raining and 20 degrees. The next it's sunny and 80. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants you to be ready for any weather with a couple $49 deals. For $49, get your main line snaked, plus get a free camera inspection. Also, for just $49, get your AC system evaluated. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today so you're prepared for any type of weather tomorrow.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Today, a very special week that we always look forward to. It's the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens. It is back on Meridian Street, 5141 North Meridian Street. pretty easy. You park on one of the side streets. It's a gorgeous day. We recommend you buy your ticket at the door because it's $5 more. It's $40.
And we're not kidding. We want you
No,
to
that
give
goes
more to
because
the cause.
All of this money that is raised goes to help the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild support the Sandra Eskenazi Mental Health Center and the Greg Feriebach Center. Cannot believe they named something after Feriebach. It's amazing. But joining us is the chair, the decorator chair.
She puts up with more stuff.
Carmi
Klein.
Carmi Klein. Hi, Carmi.
Thanks for having
Tell us
me.
about the name Carmi.
I love
That's
that name.
kind of unusual. I love it. What is it short for? Karma?
Carmel, and not Carmel, Indiana. So
Would that be Carmel then?
it would just be Carmel, and everybody pronounces it correctly here.
All right. So what is your
Carmi,
middle
so you're
name?
named after a
Carmel.
That's your middle name?
Yes.
I'm afraid to
So
ask
your
that
name-
first name. You only got one name.
So your name
Okay,
after
so a good
candy?
Catholic girl married Carmel. So
There we go. Now see, this all makes sense to me.
So where are you from originally?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
You don't have that
But
accent.
I've been here for 40 years.
That's why.
So
Okay.
yep, there you go.
All right, so you're the decorator chair.
Yes.
You're managing 26 or 28 different decorator teams. Is that right?
23 this year.
23 this year.
Yes. So we have 23 design spaces inside the house. And it's just been a pleasure working with so many. We have 5 brand new designers to the Decorator Show House process. So
I think one of them is Nested Spaces.
It
I
is.
know those ladies, and you gave them this beautiful boys' closet. And boys don't get closets that matter, though they really put something into that.
Well, Shelf Genie did that for them. They worked together.
That's right.
So yeah, they won an award this year for their space. So we're really proud of Nested Spaces and hope they come back.
Carmi, can you
So-
tell us about how this starts? I mean, you get the house.
That's a good question.
And then how do you assign and how does that all work?
Okay, that first part, finding a house, that is the most difficult. But after we do find it, we send out a very broad invitation to the design community and have a coffee, an open house at it'll be furnished, but it'll be with all the owners' things, and they'll come through and select and preference 4 spaces that they desire to.
Oh, I got it. So they bid
design.
on
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, which ones they like, and then you guys have to put it together?
Exactly. And so I do have 3 designers that have worked with me this year. They're my design board, and they're in the house as well, but they help to have the preference of each of these designers work out so everybody gets as close to their first choice as possible.
Are there any fist fights?
No, everybody's pretty polite.
Are they
Denny.
really polite?
Yeah,
At least
they're
to
pretty
their-
polite.
To their face.
At
To their
least to the
face.
chairman.
To their
Yeah,
face.
that's right.
No,
No.
they've been wonderful, and if you don't get your first choice, usually you get your second or third, so it works out.
So you're only inviting enough decorators so that
No, Pat, no.
So do
we
some
had
people-
about 60 people come through this year, and we ended up selecting 23 out of those 60. And again, the other designers on my design team, Matt Harris, Sally Lord, and Stacy Thompson, they helped me just give each designer the perfect space for them to execute their
Now,
vision.
is Matt Harris
what
the
I'm
guy
saying
with the
is,
really...
I'm sorry, some designers then didn't get a space.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we welcome them back anytime.
And you just
next
say,
year.
hey, maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year.
But you know what? Remember that thing in '83 that you did? It might be a couple more years.
Oh.
No judgment.
No judgment.
Remember,
All right.
this is about entertainment.
Do they support or do they
So-
submit portfolios they have? Like, how do you go through each designer and see their styles? Do you make sure the styles correlate with all each other, or how do you even pick the designers?
No. So based on experience, we've had a lot of experience with a lot of the designers that work with us.
Uh-huh.
But the newer designers, we do research on them and kind of vet them.
Okay.
So, and then we just select from there. So
If you get
yeah.
in once, are you basically going to be in next year as long as you don't screw up?
That's the key.
That's the key. Don't screw
I think there's a very good chance,
Yeah.
but it's not guaranteed. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I remember one year, and I'm not bringing up bad things. I'm bringing up that there is an editing process that goes on. I remember one year we had some animal skins, and it was several years ago. And I guess there were complaints as the early people went through because they didn't want to see skinned animals on the wall or whatever. And that was very tastefully done because I came back and they were gone. Do you go through those type of edits for the decorators?
We do not. We like to give freedom of expression to our designers and the artists that they choose to work with. So that's kind of like a primary value.
Okay.
But secondly, we don't want to be offensive either. So there are people that might be offended by some of the things the designer might do. But we ask people to remain open-minded.
I have
It's
that
art.
problem.
It's art.
It's art. It's art first and entertainment first. And of course, we don't violate any rules, you know, as far as like animal rights. But something like an animal skin could be, or an animal hide could be offensive.
I have the same problem, Carmi, with Pat. Some things are just objectionable, and I don't know how to handle it. So it's nice to have a committee to deal with that.
Trust me. Just from having a retail store, I mean, today
everybody has a
people
complaint.
can get offended over anything. So, you know, it just
And I'm
just got to
willing,
work through it.
I'm willing to listen to those things, and we just deal on each comment or each controversy on a case-by-case basis.
You are a brave woman. And if you're Catholic, you're the Joan of Arc, willing to be burned at the stake for what's right in the decorator show home. Very
and
impressive.
we're right in the neighborhood of St. Joan of Arc as well.
That's right.
We are.
So the timeline starts when?
Okay, so this year we sent out the invitation at the beginning of October, and the designers came through at the end of October.
Okay.
And then we jump into action, especially if you have a contract space, which we did this year. So we did gut the basement bar area and redo that.
And that is gorgeous this year. The under counter lighting, all the lighting around it. Well done.
So family moves out in October?
No. So we
or was
start
this
to have the designers come through during a couple of measure days. We call them measure days. They can measure their spaces and start to come up with their vision, and then they start to draw their plans and gather their materials for when the homeowners move out in January.
Okay.
They move out mid-January.
Okay, so a lot of prep work ahead of time.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So the family then is out from January till May
till
or
the
whatever.
end of May. And so we do give homeowners a stipend for their rent. It's a generous thing to give your house over to 23 different designers and the guild, but they're doing it for a great cause.
And to become unhoused, as we say.
Unhoused.
Well, because we're talking about the new, people used to be homeless. Now they're just unhoused.
Yes.
Really doesn't help
absolutely.
them at all, but it's a new term.
Okay.
Just like the master suite. We don't have the master suite anymore.
Right.
It's
It
the
is
primary
suite.
suite.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, yep, you have to use the
Car-
right
gotta
language
stay cool.
too. Yeah, that's important.
Carmi
So-
Klein joins us. Carmi, you're going to be a part of what we call In the Weeds. This is a multiple choice question. Are you ready? Pat, if you're thinking about becoming a designer now, what's the big payoff for designers participating? Is it A, free furnishings for life, B, exposure and portfolio recognition, or C, guaranteed TV deals?
Carmi, if you're wondering what the hell just happened, we are too. Okay.
No,
we call it whiplash.
We call it whiplash.
Yeah, put your seatbelt on. But it's the exposure. They're building their portfolio. They're able to say, hey, I did a room at the Decorator Show Home.
And that's especially important for those who are new.
That's
to
right.
The show house. So, yeah.
Does each designer have a budget?
So they donate a lot of the items that
Wow.
are in this house.
Okay, wow.
So if the homeowner does not care to purchase like wallpaper that a designer installs, then they've paid for it. The
So do
designer
they-
pays for it.
okay,
That's part of their promotional
But
budget.
then,
yes. Pat.
so let's say the homeowner does not want the wallpaper. Does the designer then have to take it down?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's
see
going to
how
be.
much work they put into it.
Think of the negotiations that can take place. You can play hardball. All right, you just take it down. Oh, no, I don't know. Well, let's keep talking here. No.
Wow, that's crazy. Do they? No, I know they don't. I know the answer. They don't really consult with the homeowner on their style, their taste, or
So for a decorating space, you are exactly right. they are to execute the vision that best expresses their
Their room.
design features.
That seems so
yes,
fair.
Yes, they're, and then but it happens a lot of times, Denny, that the homeowner comes back and loves what a designer does.
Oh, sure.
So, and then they
wouldn't?
they didn't realize that they would love it. So it's fun.
Yeah,
You have to see
really
it
cool.
in person to know.
Well, thanks for.
Are we
thanks for
allowed to
sharing
know
time.
anything about the family? Is it a retired couple? Is it young people with kids? Is it?
They are about to be empty nesters. They have one son that's already in Chicago working and off the payroll, and they have one at University of Dayton, and he's on the golf team.
Long-time residents?
They've been here since 2017, but longtime residents of Indianapolis.
Okay.
So
Good question.
Yeah,
it is. It is kind of fun to know who's actually going to be moving in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Denny, we were laughing because I've done that. I've said the same thing for, it's got to be over 20 years. When we invite people to come to visit the Decorators Show House, that when you're touring the home, if you go in a bedroom and there's a teenager sleeping, you're in the wrong house. So there you go.
Karma, you're the best. Thanks for coming over.
Do you have any recommendations on parking? We just been saying street parking in the neighborhood.
Street parking is what we've got.
Yeah.
So beautiful day to day.
And it's just so
enjoy.
It's such a
the neighborhood.
walkable neighborhood.
Yes.
I mean, sidewalks everywhere, so pretty easy to get here.
Enjoy the neighborhood.
There you go.
Have you seen her business card? It says Carmi Klein, den mother to 25 decorators.
Really?
Really?
Didn't know you had her
Pretty
card.
impressive.
All right, we're coming right back. Thank you, Carmi.
Thank
Coming right
you,
back with
guys.
more 93 WIBC.
Pat Sullivan here. Hope springs eternal. The weather in Indiana, not so much. One day it's raining and 20 degrees. The next it's sunny and 80. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants you to be ready for any weather with a couple $49 deals. For $49, get your main line snaked, plus get a free camera inspection. Also, for just $49, get your AC system evaluated. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today so you're prepared for any type of weather tomorrow.
It takes everyone in the community working together to create a brighter future. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Visit liveunited.org to learn how you can help.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Gutter Helmet. Do you have gutter? I'm looking up at the Decorator Show House. Might be an opportunity for Gutter Helmet here with these mature trees, because it's not just the leaves in the fall. Certainly they do a lot of clogging, but me with 5 children, I have needed a Gutter Helmet and finally got it about 5 years ago. But I was always the guy that, the kids are throwing tennis balls. You don't know the gutter's clogged, and all of a sudden you see those black streaks on the front of your gutters. Well, that's because the tennis ball has clogged the whatever else they've thrown up there. But it's also the trees in the spring. I mean, you've got the helicopters, you've got the little snow that comes down and clogs. So it's not just a fall, it's a year-round thing. And taking care of your gutters is taking care of your home, because if you move the water away from the envelope of your building, then that protects the crawl space and it protects the basement. So Gutter Helmet is the company to call. Right now, listeners of this show get 17% off during the month of April. The number 805-HELMET, that's 805-HELMET. So you stay off a ladder, you protect your home, you get 17% off, you get a year to pay for it with financing. Nothing better than that. 805-HELMET, gutterhelmetindy.com, and never clean your gutters again.
In the construction business and can't find what you need? Quality Supply and Tool has served Hoosiers for over a quarter of a century. Tom Hawk is the branch manager of the Indy location on South Harding Street.
We've always been big on keeping our shelves fully stocked of inventory of industrial-grade tools, concrete, masonry products, as well as the necessary accessories to help get the job done. You don't have it, you can't sell it. Our experience allows us to help with getting the pros as well as the weekend pro taken care of.
Quality Supply and Tool also has locations in Bloomington, Lafayette, and Jeffersonville to help you think outside the box. Store.
Hey, have you ever been down in the basement and all of a sudden you go, what is that smell? Every once in a while you got to walk around the basement and make sure that it's not in the corners, and that's water. That might be mold. It might be mildew. But you got to walk around the house. Springtime's a great time to do that. If the basement smells damp or musty, if there's water stains that weren't there before, if there's standing water in the corner, especially in the corners, wet drywall or copper, you might be asking yourself, is this normal? it's probably worth having an expert take a look at it. And my expert that I love is Indiana Foundation Service. You can find them at indianafoundation.com. Great people. They'll come in. They'll help you figure out what's going on, whether it's a problem inside or outside. And then they'll give you solutions for both. Solutions that work. It's Indiana Foundation Service. They're the trusted local experts for basement and waterproofing, and you can absolutely trust them. It's indianafoundation.com.
Look around. Your home could probably use some updates, but replacing everything is expensive and messy. Before you tear it out, refinish it with Miracle Method. We do more than just fix bathtubs. Miracle Method now offers cabinet refacing, giving your kitchen, garage, bathroom, or more a brand new look without the downtime of tear-outs and replacement. Save up to half the cost of replacing. Call us at 317-300-6754 or visit miraclemethod.com/Indianapolis for a free in-home estimate.
Hi, everybody. Terry Stacy here. And if you hate to paint, you know what you need? Rhino Shield. And that's because it's time. I bet you're looking outside right now and you might see some of the cracks in the paint from your house after it's weathered a few years since the last time you painted and the thought of climbing up that ladder. Rhino Shield is the answer. And you'll never paint your house again. Rhino Shield is a ceramic coating, and it's specifically formulated for our unique climate. And unlike traditional painting contractors, Rhino Shield is a long-term solution, and it comes in a variety of over 1,100 colors. Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year transferable warranty. That's the best part, because that ensures your investment is protected for years to come. Right now, you can get that guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for your home for 15% off the regular price. It's a limited offer, so call them today at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41. Whether it's residential or commercial, don't paint, no vinyl, go Rhino, and never paint your house again.
At Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling, our mission is to provide honest assessments and recommendations. We promise you'll never be sold something you don't need.
PricePointComfort.com. They are your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air dealer.
The exterior of your home says a lot about the owner. What you're saying about you. Here's a hint. If you've got faded siding, peeling paint, or a color that makes you think of shag carpets and 25-cent gas, your house may be the talk of the neighborhood, but not in a good way. A refreshing new look is more than just slapping on a new coat of paint. It's getting the look exactly right with flawless prep, protective coatings, clean lines, smooth finishes, and zero headaches. Not every old painting company can do that. Spartan can. They prep it, protect it, and paint it right the first time. Spartan will also match or beat the price of those corporate painting chains. And every project is covered by a 7-year warranty. You'll get peace of mind along with a boost in curb appeal. Your house will be saying all the right things about you. Spartan also handles commercial jobs as well as residential. Google Spartan Construction or call 317-649-5266 to get started on the new look your home deserves. Spartan Construction Group, painting exteriors, transforming impressions.
But it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Finally, Terry Stacy will be back with us here. So since she has been gone, because she's been doing interviews for her Sunday show, we thought this segment would be all about Terry here at the 65th annual, I insist, St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens, supporting Eskenazi Health. Eskenazi.
Eska.
Yes.
Eska.
We'll just call it the Eska.
Yeah, we want to.
How's things going over the Esga? So, Terry, what did you find on your travels?
It is still a remarkable home. I hope you get a chance to come and see it before May 10th. It is really, really cool. People are oohing and awing. They love the basement.
I've heard the basement. I've
The
heard
little
good
lounge
things.
with the bar. Lots of oohs and ahs. That's where the bleacher paneling is.
So we found out that during the storm yesterday, they had to take everyone into the basement
where the bar is,
and the Meridian Kessler bar. And it turns out that's not
real
colored
booze.
water.
That's real booze in there.
Well, I can tell you that the perfume in the bottles in the bathrooms are not real as well, because I checked that out. I lifted, I smelled them.
Did you go through the medicine
I've
cabinets?
been through everything. There are no medicine cabinets. Interesting. People don't have medicine cabinets anymore.
What's under the beds?
Under the beds is just nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Just
Do you have a
plain
favorite room yet so far?
I love the idea of putting bleachers, the bleacher seats, the wooden bleacher seats on your wall, and they flat. They've got them. They're like paneling.
And they
ladies
have,
and gentlemen, but
like
they're
Denny
the
said,
bleacher
the
seats.
rivets and then just the nicks.
It's so
and,
cool to me.
Do they have any scribbles in them, like some
Pat loves
graffiti?
that. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they don't that I've seen, but I just love that idea. In all the homes I've been in and all the designer homes and showcase homes, I've never seen anything like that.
You didn't see any writing on the wall like Denny loves Jane or Pat loves Beth etched into the
We
seats?
just went through
We
this.
just did that.
I know,
No.
but you didn't see any of that?
No.
Wow.
He needed to get Pat loves Jane in there, or Denny loves Jane.
Yeah, to get that in
He had to
there.
get
Well,
that in
it was
there.
her birthday
Yeah.
this week. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't get her anything?
I got her
That
something.
was it?
A radio
Just
shout
that
out.
moment. Just
Yeah.
that moment.
Yeah.
You know whose name is probably on the bleachers? Richard Michaelis. I can see it
Probably
now.
That was a
so.
bad segue.
That was
a
so
horrible
smooth, Denny.
segment. Yeah. Richard, I think Richard was a Cathedral grad.
Oh, nice.
Is that right, Richard?
Cathedral High
Hello,
School grad.
Richard.
Last class, last class downtown, 1976, all male.
That's right. And then everybody came north. And Richard, I'm going to tell you, and maybe Ethan told you, we have a very bad delay, so we'll have a very awkward conversation. But I wanted to give you a chance to tell us what's going on at the Michaelis Corporation.
Okay, so first off, bleacher comment makes sense. After responding to a lot of storms last night, I arrived at Ben Davis High School at 6:30 as a volunteer for the National Mathematics Pentathlon Tournament in the gymnasium. So is the bleacher comment.
I gotcha. All right. So the Michaelis. So obviously we had some storms. That storm was weird because on the north side, and even here at the Decorators Show House, they got everyone into the basement. At our Keystone location, we got everybody into the main store. But really, the wind seemed to be all downtown. I guess in other areas. But did you get some calls on that storm last night?
We did, and you're right. It was odd. The Indiana Landmark Center called us, and they had their exterior doors blow open. So it was some of a suction from, I don't know if it was a tornado, the straight line winds or what, but then a lot of water from the rain. And then, of course, you can imagine a lot of basements in the down area. So I've not seen a lot of structural damage, just mostly water damage.
Yeah, and we did get a pretty good amount of rain, which was great, but we expected to have a fair amount of wind that knocked everything over in the garden center and all that. But really, that just was not. It was just a rain event on the north side. So, but it just shows you how quickly stuff like that pops up. And, if you do have a problem, that's what you guys are geared for with the amount of equipment that you have.
Yes, so our emergency service teams are really busy right now. And we're also busy with a lot of builds after the storm damage. So when you have water and structure and we dry it out, then there's the secondary repairs. And so we're a general contractor, and we do a lot of modeling before and after these type of storms.
Yeah, and then you know what? That was the other thing I was just going to bring up, because after our fire, and you got, even during the fire, we asked you guys to do a few different things that had nothing to do with the fire, but as long as you were there, we had the old sunken family room. So as long as Michaelis was there, we had them level that out so that it became all on one level.
Oh, perfect.
And it had nothing to do with the fire, but because they're general contractors, they can pretty much do anything you want.
Yes, that's true. A lot of times our remodeling efforts are driven by some type of claim or some storm event, but also we do a lot of remodeling projects simple ones like maybe redoing a bathroom or a kitchen, other more complex, complicated, intensive remodeling projects as room additions and or maybe structures like garages and structures like that.
There you go. Richard, thanks for spending a little time with us. We apologize for the delay that we had there. I know that was a little bit on the miserable side. The Michaelis Corporation 805 helmet. Is that right? Is it 800?
Michaelis?
That's gutter helmet.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny how you do something like that and you go, I know what I said was just wrong.
But they handle
what was
gutters
it?
too. They do. It's 844-FIX-INDY.
There we go.
We'll throw a plug in for gutter helmet as well. 844-FIX-INDY. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Tony Katz.
The Bears looked at Indiana and they said, huh? And we, not being fools, said, I favor the Bears coming. We could make a turn and say, okay, what's the opportunity here? Okay, here's what we can do. No, we're not going to do that. No, you have to have skin in the game. No, we could do this, and here you go. I think people are going to question this toll thing. But I do think that we told a story, even if we don't get it. I'd like to get it, but we did good regardless.
Tony Katz, mornings 6 to 9 on 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.
You still got that 78 Trans Am on the blocks in your yard that you was going to be cruising in just as soon as you fixed that goddamn drive shaft? It's all good. How about that beer fridge that crapped out in 2001, but you held on to it in case you needed a place to hide from Al-Qaeda? It's all good.
No matter what scrap metal you've got, it's all good with Solgood Industries. The best price for your scrap. They buy copper and other metals. They dispose of cars, trucks, and heavy equipment, serving both residential and commercial. It's all good with Solgood. 317-929-1111.
JMV here for my friends Johnny, Chris, Love at Love Heating and Air Conditioning. Spring is here, and you need to make sure your air conditioner is checked and ready to go for those warmer temperatures ahead. Now, if a repair is required, tell them JMV sent you, and Love will waive the $144 service fee. Should you need a new air conditioner, Love is a Heil Heating and Cooling dealer. Call Love today, 317-353-2141. Let Love and Heil take care of your home today. 317-353-2141. Tell them JMV sent you.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Exercise Inc. I get to work out with a lot of wonderful people. One of the people that I work out is on the shot. She's lost a ton of weight, and I love this gal, but she told me that Exercise Inc., she goes, a lot of people don't know this, but when you diet, 20% of your muscle mass is gone. When you're on the shot, you lose 40% of your muscle mass. So she comes in twice a week, sometimes once a week, because she's trying to maintain her muscle mass. I love that the fact that we have the shot and people can get rid of this excess weight. You got to remember, though, it's not just the diet. You've got to rebuild that muscle mass. And I tell you what, Exercise Inc., everything is prioritized for you. You're going to do 5, sometimes 6 exercises. You're going to stress out your muscles to the max. Best part is your muscles come back really, really strong, and that's the whole idea. There's lots of locations, Avon, Brownsburg, Zionsville, and Greenwood, now in Fishers. So whether you're on the shot or not and you just want to stay in shape, go to exerciseinc.com, watch the videos. You'll become a fan just like I am. 20 years I've been doing this. It's exerciseinc.com.
True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at truegreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Damon's Garden Center West has trees, shrubs, vegetables, flowers, hanging baskets, plus garden and landscape supplies and knowledgeable staff. Damon's West on Rockville Road.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden, Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers. Hey, we have a beautiful garden centers. I mean, we have been truck after truck after truck. Doesn't matter whether our little Cicero store has plants, our 2 big stores, Keystone and Allisonville. But in this neighborhood, 49th and Penn, Bill does a tremendous job, and he's quirky. And I kind of let him go. I used to try to control him. And now I just let him go, and he buys some of the weirdest, coolest things. So every store is a little bit different, but all the tropicals are in at, I believe, all the stores, maybe not Cicero. Tropicals look absolutely beautiful, and we do have soil deals. You get 2 50-quart of the Miracle Grow potting mix. That is the largest bag 2 bags for $20. Normally $17.99 per bag. It's a really good deal. And it goes just for a couple more days till the end of April. So that's going on. We've got mulch. We got everything you need. Stop by for lunch at Keystone or up at Allisonville. But again, just stop by. We're there, 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
Don't forget the great folks up in Cicero.
I really didn't know where I was going with this one.
Yeah.
I needed a script. Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers and SullivanHardware.com.
AI tech billionaires are bringing their data centers to Indiana. Isn't that nice? Huge monstrosities on our farmland and in our neighborhoods. And Michelle Davis, she doesn't care what you think about it. She let them build their data centers with no community input, no chance to have a voice, no chance to say no. She voted to silence us. She sold us out. They get their data centers, we get stuck with the bill. And Michelle, now the DC Swamp is spending millions to fund her campaign, smearing conservative Greg Walker. But he's fighting back, doing what's right, giving us a voice. He'll force data centers to pay their own way, end their taxpayer subsidies, and keep Indiana farmland and neighborhoods the way they should be. On May 5th, vote Republican Greg Walker for state senate.
Paid for by taxpayers for Greg Walker.
We are at the 65th annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild Decorators Show House and Gardens, supporting Eskenazi Health.
Eskenazi, like the letter S. Eskenazi.
Eskenazi.
There we go.
Doesn't really matter.
I guess it does.
So
That's the spirit.
We are
That's
here
what I like
at the
it
Manor
as.
on Meridian, 5141 North Meridian Street, open now until 6 o'clock today. What days is it open? Has everybody got the full schedule?
Every day but Monday. Good.
You guys
Wow.
also got together.
Yeah, well,
Every day but Monday.
And then they're until May 10th. So you got a couple weeks here.
Yeah. It should go over 3 weekends. I think the final weekend is Mother's Day
Mother's
weekend.
Day weekend, which is
pretty sure you're
perfect.
right.
The 10th?
There's a lot of tradition where mothers and grandmothers and everybody comes together. Sometimes on Mother's Day, but there's a lot of folks that just come for these.
Sure. It's a lot of fun. They used to do a sneak peek. And when I was started dating Beth, and I found my way down to Meridian Kessler by going from Keystone to Kessler. Yep. That's how I drove. People don't understand. It's like we did not have GPS. You know.
Yeah, but you grew up in the area, didn't you? I think it would have kind of expanded from just that area to like at least a couple blocks either way.
No, we moved to, we were on 75th Street, like 75th in Allisonville.
Okay.
And I was like 8 or 9 when we moved up.
that's a ways.
So you just didn't know.
Pat,
and you kind of stayed in your own little, I stayed in Kessler, Keystone to Kessler. That was
your
my
little
area,
world.
yeah. This was my world.
He was always at the corner of walk and don't walk. I knew that would spur something. Now, see, now look, the lady with the baby, she's laughing.
Yeah, at you.
At me.
I think we need to say hello to Fulton because he's got to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do.
All right. We only have 50 seconds, Fulton.
Hello, guys. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. How is the women's conference in Nashville, Tennessee?
Oh, it's going great, Pat. Everyone's here for Saturday morning, and we're going to stay all into the evening. And I do have the big announcement for you guys.
Make it quick.
I am going to get baptized tomorrow at the Global Bible Vision Church tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Congratulations, buddy.
That is great.
All right. Hey, listen, we got to go. I'm sorry. We are so up against the clock, but Fulton, I'll talk to you later today. How's that? All right, we're coming, hour number whatever is coming up, 93 WIBC.
From the Dugan Air Heating and Cooling Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
What is the next step? I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Uncertainty over the status now of peace talks between Iran and the U.S. Officials in Pakistan say Iran's foreign minister has left. In Tel Aviv, Israel, Fox's Matt Finn.
Iranian state media claims Iran's foreign minister is not going to meet with the U.S. delegation. Jared Kushner and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt tells Fox News that the U.S. delegation is traveling to Pakistan and that Iranians are asking to meet face-to-face in Pakistan. President Trump and Secretary Hegseth say Iran will not have a nuclear weapon, and the Wall Street Journal reports the Trump administration is seeking a 20-year suspension of Iran's enrichment program. However, so far Iran has not indicated it's willing to abandon its nuclear program, and the Iranian ambassador to India posted to negotiations can only lead to a proper outcome when our adversaries recognize our nation's right to the peaceful use of nuclear energy.
Meantime, the situation in the Strait of Hormuz leading, some say, to emergency shortages of jet fuel and other supplies as well. More of the blame game on Capitol Hill. The Department of Homeland Security remains unfunded. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries accusing Republicans of prioritizing President Trump's border policies instead of lowering costs for Americans. Homeland Security Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen on Fox's Will Cain show says it's Democrats who are responsible.
They don't want to have custom and border protection. They don't want ICE to be out there deporting illegals. Why don't they just go out there and tell people, hey, we're for open borders and we're for illegals running amok in our cities, and just go from there, because we need to protect the homeland, and no one's arguing that.
Secretary Mullen saying DHS is spending roughly $1.7 billion every 2 weeks on payroll for over 200,000 employees. America's listening to Fox News.
Stay on top of the latest forecast with America's Weather Team in the palm of your hands.
Here's the latest from America's Weather Center.
It's Fox weather updates throughout your busy day, every day.
That heat's going to be out there for one more day.
Temperatures being 30 degrees above average.
Put the power of over 100 meteorologists and the worldwide resources of Fox in your hands with the Fox Weather Podcast. Precise, personal, powerful. Subscribe and listen now at foxnewspodcasts.com. Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Fallon, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcasts from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A change in the investigation. It's sunny, 63 now. A few clouds around downtown Indy. Could reach 75 for a high today. More on the weather coming up. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending now at 12:03. A crash on Indy's east side happening this morning, leaving a man dead and a 15-year-old in the hospital. Police say the man's truck ended up in the side of a building by a gas station. At first, police believed this was a fatal crash, but after the Marion County coroner made it to the scene, they found the driver with gunshot wounds. So now IMPD is investigating this as a homicide. 19 arrests. That's the result of a child exploitation operation happening this week in Johnson County with multiple agencies involved. This isn't the first rodeo for Sheriff Dwayne Burgess.
This is the 8th time that we have done such an operation. And
police in Franklin, Greenwood, and other surrounding areas also involved. A list of those arrested can be found in a story posted at WIBC.com. Following Friday's storm burst that brought showers and damaging winds, we should be in for a clear weekend. Forecaster Jason Puma from the National Weather Service.
For the remainder of the weekend, we're really looking for some calm and nice weather. We'll have below normal temperatures today and mostly sunny skies.
But there's a threat for some more organized severe storms on Monday, primarily in the evening hours and then into the overnight. The main threats then will be straight-line winds, large hail, and even tornadoes. Safety, transparency, and public trust. Those things all at the center of the Flock camera debate in Indiana. John Herrick reports.
Flock cameras are an AI-driven resource police can use to help them identify vehicles involved in crimes. They used to use them in Bloomington, but the city recently chose not to renew their contract with the company that provides the cameras. Bloomington Police Chief Mike Decoff spoke about that at a council meeting this week.
It is a useful tool to help us solve violent crimes.
If we don't have it, we'll just resort back to the way we used to do things.
Which he says can make response times to crime slower. Those skeptical of the cameras, like the group D-Flock Evansville, say that these cameras can infringe on privacy and civil liberties. John Herrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
The preseason is here for the Indiana Fever this afternoon at 3. They tip things off with the Liberty in New York. And the Indianapolis Colts making their Friday night selections, starting with linebacker C.J. Allen from Georgia in round 2.
CJ,
How are you doing?
how you doing, man? This is Chris Fowler with the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm doing great. I'm doing better now.
Good. Welcome to Indy, man. We're going to take you right here.
Let's do it.
All right, man. No, we're excited.
And then the Colts used pick 78 on LSU defensive back A.J. Halsey. Round 4 is underway this hour from Pittsburgh. The forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Partly cloudy skies, a high temperature in the mid to low 70s with winds light out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The evening will be partly to mostly clear with low temperatures dropping into the upper 40s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist for Studios for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall and think of all you can do.
Hey, good afternoon.
You
Welcome.
plant a garden, fix your car, build a house.
Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. I'm over here stepping on cords.
Oh, is that what it is?
I kicked it for the 100th time. Cam's headset, gave it a good belt. Denny, why don't you tell everyone where we are today?
5141 North Meridian. That means that we're on the east side of the road because it's an odd number, but we are at the Manor on Meridian. And I have just been told by some people, a lady that grew up in this neighborhood, that the house actually stopped back by that point, and all of this that is right up against the driveway was an add-on, that the house sat back and was kind of narrow, and then it was remodeled several times. But
So you're saying this strip right
That's
here?
exactly right. It was added on. And you can tell the difference in the brick because you can see that brick is pretty well tuck-pointed, and this one isn't dressed out quite the same. But well done, and it is a gorgeous house. It is the 65th Decorators show home from the St. Margaret's Guild.
And interesting was built as a spec home.
Yes, the first spec home in Indianapolis.
Spec meaning that because it's kind of funny. The girls here didn't know
what spec meant.
Yeah, that someone's building it with speculation that someone
Somebody's
will come
gonna
along
buy
and buy it.
And the funny part about the guy that built it was he sat on it for a whole year before there was a business owner down south.
In the 1930s when he built it?
Yeah, in the 1930s, and then 1931, I think, is when the business owner from about 10th and Capitol supposedly was where his business, I can't remember what the business was, and he bought the house. And it's only had 7 owners, if you can believe it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this house is almost 100 years old. What is it, 96 years old?
That's kind of a lot of owners, isn't
That's
it?
10. Well,
7 within 100 years? Is that what you just said?
yeah. Some of them only were here for 3 or 4 years, so some must have raised their families. And
yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. Let's see. Beth and I have been in our house like for close to 35 years, maybe.
Okay.
Before we moved to Westfield, we were in our house for 38 years.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden you say, hey, kids are grown. Let's go do something else. So we bought this farm ground, built a house.
I know. It's like, Beth talked, she goes, should we move? It's like, where the hell would we go?
Right.
It's like,
You guys a perfect
and we have
location.
grandkids right down the street. I mean, close to
Yeah.
the store.
Oh,
It's
isn't
like,
that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? But anyway, the Manor on Meridian, 5141. We would encourage you to come. You can buy your tickets online at showhouseindy.org, or you can come here and pay $5 more, but then $5 more goes to the Eskenazi Center, which is what their main sponsorship is all about. They've given over $6.5 million in the years they've been doing this. That's a lot of money. It used to be for mental health. Now we got the Faribault Center. which is for people with physical disabilities that want
To give them the opportunity
to live normal type business lives. Right. Pretty cool.
I also noticed that they have a few little shops, and they're selling hanging baskets and planters from Schlegel, Hoosier Boys stuff.
Oh, perfect. I
And-
see your name over here with the big planters.
Yeah.
Sullivan, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Allisonville?
That's David Stromore. He's one of the decorators.
He is our decorator at Allisonville, and yes, I recognize that inventory. It's cool. The plants he has. One of those in the back, the white one, that is the Fairy Trail Bride hydrangea.
On the ground there?
On the ground there. And they really make a great hanging basket. I question, how they'll come back, each year, but it really is a cool, and they bloom all summer long.
It's in the shade, so that's shade friendly?
It is, not full shade, but see how it's in the sun a little bit? It does need some sunlight.
Okay.
4 to 6 hours, I believe. So he's also got some pollinators over there. So just a little wide range. So that's ours. But then also they're selling stuff from Hoosier Boy, and I checked the prices, and the prices are really good. Matter of fact, they're kind of undercutting us, quite honestly. on a couple.
It's upsetting you.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they're selling a basket for $30 that I know that we're selling for $32.99.
I will say they do look really good, nice and healthy.
Yep.
They also have a little boutique here, so if you want to do a little spring shopping, they also have a wine and beer bar, some good snacks. We just had lunch on our break. We had some chicken salad. So you can really make an afternoon of it here.
Yeah, I think so. And
Everything is here.
And Alice and I, we just wandered back to the yard. This yard is
beautiful.
Huge.
Pretty good
It's
size. You could get a
huge.
pool in there.
When I came, I wasn't looking off to my right, and I thought, well, this, it looked like a kind of a narrow lot, but it is not
It's
at all.
100,
It goes
100 wide, 300 long. So it goes a football field all the way from the street.
So how many square feet is that, Denny? 100 by, that's 30,000?
Yeah, pretty big.
30,000, that's 3/4 of an acre.
How many? Okay, well, we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
It's a math problem. Thanks, Terry.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to tell you, I got an email, and I hope that we can mention it. The Orchid Show is going on today at the Garfield Park Conservatory. And this is a 2-day event, April 25th and 26th, 10 to 6. It's from the Central Indiana Orchid Society. I know you have a problem with them.
I do.
$7 per person to get in.
I don't have a problem
And
with it,
was
but
it the orchids
I
or
have
the
a problem
who
with
was the people?
public drunkenness, okay?
With the orchid people?
Yes, they're a bunch of boozers.
I don't know about that.
Oh, my
They
gosh.
seem sober when I got the
No. Wait till the judging starts to happen. That's when they start tipping it. And all of a sudden, and some of them are mean drunks, quite
No,
honestly.
quit
And you get a
now.
lot of pushy shovey in there.
Orchid
and it's
takes a lot
and
of-
it really takes away from the beauty of the orchids.
The
The
orchids
name calling.
Orchids are one of the hardest flowers to grow.
You know,
They really-
I did not have, to grow, because I
That's
had
right.
one in a
That's
pot.
that's why people that grow orchids are more likely to
be
be
drinkers?
drunks. Yeah.
I thought it was intimidating to get one as a gift, and it ended up being actually the very most low maintenance thing I ever had until
if-
it died 5 years later.
There are
5
so many-
years, though? That's good.
I was really proud of myself. I kept it alive for 5 years, and it would bloom. I didn't really know how to do it.
Was it
I
just
saw
the
them.
stems, or was it still flowering?
It was still flowering, but then it just
Wow.
stopped. Everything just stopped, and it died away.
Just
But
happens.
It just happens, but it was kind of fun, and they're
Yeah.
beautiful. They really are so beautiful, and it makes you happy when they start to bloom. But they just bloomed that one time in the spring, maybe is when it happened.
Yeah.
Had them in the spring, and then they just kind of went away, and
they came back.
and then they came back, and it was just the cycle of life, I suppose, and then it just went away. But some people keep them for a long, 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 long time.
They do. And I think, just like what you said, I think if you try too hard, that's when you get in trouble. They kind of like to be left alone.
Yeah, just left alone.
We sell a lot of them. I know that.
You do. They're so beautiful.
I don't know. I've never had one. I don't know much about them. I should put one in my office.
You should.
They say on the south side that over the old trash dumps, over the old landfills, that the natural methane and the heat that comes from the decomposition of all that, it's the best place to put a greenhouse for orchids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
true story.
I loved it. And they got the show today, and they're selling them too. So if you're into orchids, the Orchid Show at Garfield Park is happening today and tomorrow.
Bring your own bottle.
I don't know about bringing your own bottle. In fact, I probably would recommend you don't.
Pat, you remember when you started the fights for all
probably
the?
wouldn't.
You know how to start
All
fights
the
with these all
societies.
the
You
societies.
did. You fought with every society.
I did, and remember our friend Kent Sterling?
Yes.
And he was the assistant program director. Never. I mean, I've had this job for like 32 years.
They don't even know we're here.
I mean, decades can go by before I hear it. But so one day, Dick and I were doing the show, and someone called in from the Daylily Society and to promote their show. And of course, I went in my regular thing, how they're a bunch of drunks, and last year it ended in a fight and all that stuff. Well, he called right back, and I saw the kid that was running the board was like, oh my, and he goes, that guy is really mad. I told Dick, I said, let me handle this when we get back on the air. I'll smooth this thing over. And we came back on air, and I said, hey, I apologize about what I said about the Daylily Society. I meant the Hosta Society.
Oh.
It was a bunch of drunks.
You just made a mistake.
The guy was a member of both.
Oh,
And
What
he
are the
sent
odds?
like a 3-page letter
Oh, dear.
to the programming to Kent. So Kent Sterling calls me, which never, ever. And he goes, what the hell did you say? And I explained it to him, and Kent goes, oh, okay, fine.
So, Kent has your sense of humor.
Yeah.
He got it.
The thing is, people who've listened to you long enough know when you're kidding.
But it's a way to promote their event without.
Exactly.
Because when Dick promoted them, it's always like, the Daylily Society is going to have their annual show and sale.
So who remembered
Make
more?
everybody
August
drunk.
3rd from-
That fixes it.
Right.
That makes it more fun.
Put a little theater of the mind in there.
You got to see it to believe
That's
it. Come
right.
on down.
Yeah. If you like flowers, you like drunks, this is the opportunity for you. Garfield Park, today. Be there.
Good Lord.
I don't know.
We're in
I
trouble.
don't know.
Hey,
Does every flower have a society?
I hope. You know, if
must.
they don't, you know what? We should find a flower without a society and start
That's what
one.
I was just going to say.
Yes!
I
I tell-
just was going to say which one doesn't have one because we need to start a
Okay.
chapter right here.
I had a
all
couple.
right.
I had a couple of plumbing companies in Texas, and we did something, and somebody said something about the
Flower with
Rose
a B.
Society. Those Rose people in Texas are nuts. I mean, passionate, ready to fight at the drop of a hat. I mean, they take everything so seriously.
What about the Terenia Society?
The
I was
what
gonna say,
is-
what do you think is an underrated?
Terenia.
What I don't even know what it is.
Terenia is a blooming plant that does one of the few plants that will bloom in deep shade.
Oh, well, this needs to, then it could be a hero plant.
Yes.
A lot of us need that.
Terenia. Look that up.
Does it have
Did
flowers?
you find it? It has
It
cup,
sounds like a
cup
disease,
flowers
Pat.
that get very thick in a hanging basket. Just a lot, and people that know about it. It's kind of what's kind of cool because it's kind of a secret society.
I've never heard
Because
of it.
many people don't know about it, but the people that do know,
Yeah.
They
it's
know.
kind of like the Jeep wave.
I think it's
They
great.
do the same thing.
We need to get there. Let's
Terenia.
get our first member right now. If you want to be a member of the Terenia group, the Terenia group, where
Yeah, it's a
we get
private
together and
society.
we have a Trenia drink,
Yeah.
and we celebrate the Terenia. We need them.
Hold on,
Let's
Denny.
start filling it up.
Coming up is one of our designers
Hold
here
on,
at
Jen,
the
right
Decorator
here.
Show. All right.
See it right there.
Her name is Constant
Terenia.
Vincent, and she is going to be joining us
Torenia.
here.
Don't change the subject.
I'm
We're
changing
on-
the subject,
this is
so-
a-
Terenia, Torenia, summer.
Did I tell you
wave.
Constance is a
See if
she's
there's
an
a
expert on the
society.
Terenia. You know that she has a Terenia tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
If you
telling
have
you.
a Terenia tattoo, you
she
will be
does.
the president of
It's
our
on-
society.
It's on her left wrist. It's either that or it's a peacock. I'm
I
not
don't
sure
see
which.
it. I don't see it.
Okay.
And they're also known as the wishbone flower.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So we have possibilities.
This is what we're
This is
doing.
big.
We are going to. It's open now for business. I don't think we need to have a
But we need to-
certificate or anything yet,
Well,
right?
we need to get the license before someone else starts.
Do you get a
society.
license?
I don't know.
I don't know, but chapter 1 is going right here, and under our
The
direction.
Terenia Society.
The Terenia Society of Indianapolis,
It's
or
a-
of Indiana.
That's right. And because it's for shade, it's a secret society. Yeah. We're coming right back. What are we coming back with then?
Constant Vincent.
Constant.
Constance.
Constance.
Constant.
Constant.
It's Gaelic.
Constance
Do
has
not
always been
embarrass me in front of this girl.
Constance
Do not embarrass
has always
me.
been a constant in my life.
Constant Vincent.
I will
I
tell
got a
you
card.
this. She's Gaelic.
She has a chair on her card.
She's a designer.
She's a designer. She's relaxed.
Why would she go with a chair?
She's
I picked that one up because I loved that room, and
I
now
would have
she's
thought
here.
she would
I'm
have gone
so
with
excited.
with a vase.
Really?
Chair's cool. No.
I'll go get her.
Chair's perfect.
Chair? Okay. We're coming right back with Constant.
Constance.
Yeah, Constance.
There you go.
We're going to have to call her something else.
Constance.
Let's call her Sally.
No, there is a Sally
There
here,
is a
so you don't
Sally.
want to confuse them.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the only one. You can call her Connie.
How about Carol?
Carol, Connie. I bet Connie's from
Connie?
Constance.
Connie? Okay. All right. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
As America celebrates 250 years, WIBC takes you inside the moments that built a nation.
The Spirit of 76. A 1-minute look at this day in the Revolution. The battles, debates, and turning points that transformed a collection of colonies into these United States.
Weekday mornings at 7:35 and 11:35, and afternoons at 3:35 and 6:35, or anytime on demand at WIBC.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Got friends or family who are hearing impaired? We've got you covered. Watch our shows aired live with closed captioning provided by Relay Indiana, making every moment accessible for all. Go to youtube.com/@WIBC to watch live and don't miss a moment.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Gutter Helmet. Do you have gutter? I'm looking up at the Decorators show house. Might be an opportunity for Gutter Helmet here with these mature trees, because it's not just the leaves in the fall. Certainly they do a lot of clogging, but me, with 5 children, I have needed a gutter helmet and finally got it about 5 years ago. But I was always the guy that, the kids are throwing tennis balls. You don't know the gutter's clogged, and all of a sudden you see those black streaks on the front of your gutters. Well, that's because the tennis ball has clogged the whatever else they've thrown up there. But it's also the trees in the spring. I mean, you've got the helicopters, you've got the little snow that comes down and clogs. So it's not just a fall, it's a year-round thing. And taking care of your gutters is taking care of your home, because if you move the water away from the envelope of your building, then that protects the crawl space and it protects the basement. So Gutter Helmet is the company to call. Right now, listeners of this show get 17% off during the month of April. The number 800-5-HELMET, that's 800-5-HELMET. So you stay off a ladder, you protect your home, you get 17% off, you get a year to pay for it with financing. Nothing better than that. 800-5-HELMET, gutterhelmetindy.com, and never clean your gutters again.
Save hundreds of dollars with free delivery plus low price guarantees on quality brand name furniture and mattresses.
Only at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus.
Dugan Air Heating and Cooling is always committed to premium service and no shenanigans.
Go DuganAir.com. Dugan Air Heating and Cooling is your independent American Standard air dealer.
Breaking news for your home. Way Day is here. It's Wayfair's big sale, where you can score the best deals in home, like up to 80% off with free shipping on everything. Plus surprise flash deals all Way Day long. You won't find better deals for your home anywhere else. We're talking furniture, decor, rugs, and more, all at Wayfair, and all up to 80% off during Way Day. So don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Way Day now through April 27th to score the best deals in home.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
We're not just solving your problems. We're going to make a difference in your lives. We're going to make a difference in your home.
When we started out, we wanted to have great customer experience.
And that's the Dugan difference. What did you do above and beyond for that customer?
Being consistent, giving top-notch service every single time, being different than everybody else, being able to provide a service for our community and better serve them. You're going to be taken care of with premium service and no shenanigans.
Get the Dugan Air Premium Service Tune-Up for just $57. Dugan Air, your American Standard dealer, won't just inspect. They'll fine-tune your air conditioner to perfection with a detailed 27-point safety check. Plus, Dugan Air's no breakdown guarantee means you'll bask in comfort all summer long without worry. In Johnson County and South Central Indiana, experience the Dugan difference. Dugan Air is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Go DuganAir.com.
Premium service, no shenanigans.
It was the wicked and wild wind blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I've
been kind of heavy on Coldplay today. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ethan's a little bit of a moody guy. He's going on his, he got married last year and they delayed their honeymoon, so he leaves tomorrow on his honeymoon.
Oh.
So he's sort of feeling the vibe.
Where's he going?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Oh.
You're not supposed to ask people where they go on their honeymoon.
Might just be going to Terre
Ask
Haute.
them when they come back where they've been.
So,
Florida.
So we are here at the 65th annual Decorators Show House. And it's it's all put on by the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild. And it's something that Beth and I did. Like, we used to do the sneak peek where you'd go in before and then you'd come back and see the finished
Constant
thing.
Vincent's joined it.
Hold
Pat,
on, Denny.
That's known as breaking and entering.
Okay, just
It's
calm.
not visiting the night before.
So that was a way. It was just called Sneak Peek. It was over one weekend, and it was just kind of cool because you could see what it was like. Then you'd go back. So again, as Denny said, they don't do that any longer. So we are joined by Vincent.
Vincent.
Yeah. And I'm looking, and you're a designer.
Yes, I am.
And you have a chair on your card. Tell us about that.
About the chair?
About the chair. It's on her card.
Okay.
I mean, you could put anything. You could have
Sure.
a vase, but why a chair?
So that is one of my favorite chair designs. It's mid-century modern.
Interesting.
It actually is a little prior to mid-century. It's more of
Constance, he's glazing over right
Fascinating.
now.
I know. So fascinating, right? I
Did
give
you
all
ever
the details.
consider a love seat or a sofa?
No. So that is a quick sketch. I had to do that in design
Okay.
school. We had to do
Very
like
nice.
3-minute sketches of things, and I have just a notebook full, and I just saw that, and I love it.
So is this your first year, 5th year, 10th year?
This is actually my 8th year.
8th year.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for providing your skill.
Yeah.
And help raise money.
Absolutely.
So that's great.
Yeah.
So tell us about your space.
So my space is the lower level lounge.
Oh my God, everyone loves
It's
that.
our favorite.
Thank you.
We love it so
Thank
much.
you. So the work that went into it, we did select new carpeting, but one of the features of the room that's super cool that was already there is a wood wall, and the wood wall is actually the front face of bleachers. So at school
We gave you all that
in the
credit.
gym you
Yeah.
fold the bleachers up. I wish I could take credit for something that.
Do you have any? Does the owners have any idea where what school those bleachers came
We don't
from?
know what school it came from, but we know they came from a Nike store.
Oh.
From a Nike store.
They were on the
Remember?
walls
Oh
at
yeah.
Do you
yeah, yeah,
remember
store.
they did have bleachers
Yep.
on the walls
Yep.
of the Nike stores?
And
Oh,
they are now
that's
here.
cool.
Yeah.
I love the idea, and that's inspiring to many people to
Yeah.
think what you could do with things like that.
Yeah.
With bleachers. Is
Yeah.
that one of the coolest things you've ever seen when it
So
comes
cool.
to creativity?
So cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's really neat. I mean, it's a great feature because on the other side of the wall you have bookcases from one end to the other. So it's a really good balance
That's
to
a very
balance
good
that
balance.
bookshelf wall.
I like the pulls on the drawer, and when I asked you about them earlier, you said they're from Brizo.
Yes.
Brizo is a faucet company. That's part of Delta. So
Yes.
I didn't even know they were making those type of pulls. They are
do.
really
well. Those
cool.
poles match the suite of whatever
Oh, I
faucets
gotcha.
and shower heads that you'd like to put.
I'm going to mess
in
with
your
Pat just a
spaces.
minute. Do you know what Brizo is?
Yeah.
Okay. Brizo is the goddess, the Greek goddess of water and flow. And
I
so
thought it
when
was a gum.
Brizo gum?
Brizo gum. So anyway, really well done.
No?
Well done.
Thank you.
That caught me off guard. I thought, I know that style, and then all of a sudden I figured out it was Brizo.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for
and,
you.
And Brizo and Delta generously donated
Aren't they the best?
every faucet, everything, all the knobs, all the things. Yeah.
I can't remember whether it was Cheryl that was telling me the new plating, when it looks like that it is brass or whatever, not necessarily brass, but it's so much more durable. It holds up to the cleansers and everything. So the plumbers love it because they don't get blamed for staining their stuff. But
Right.
good choices. Good choices.
You know what's become, I think, kind of big in the world of decorator show homes is the lighting fixtures. I think the fixtures have become just such a part of. You never really paid attention to what was going on the ceiling, truly,
Right.
but the fixtures have become a piece of art.
Yes.
And that's what you've done too. I mean,
yeah,
fixtures.
and those we have 3 overhead fixtures. There was lighting already there, but I dressed it up with some lighting from Ferguson, and it is the Kohler Jabot.
Jabot, you
in
say?
green.
Wow.
Yes. Say that a million times fast.
Jabot.
Jabot. J-A-B-O-T.
Wow, Jabot.
Jabot. Jabot.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is the, I have not been down in the basement because, someone has to stay here and run this show.
Absolutely.
In older homes, Dan, I'll ask you this question, what's the height of the ceiling in there?
Normally just under 8 feet, but sometimes it depends on, it could be as low as 7 feet.
Does it feel spacious?
It does. This is just under 8 feet.
Okay.
I have a large painting at the very end of my room, and it is 6 feet by 8 feet, and it does sort of kind of graze the ground a little bit by an inch or so.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Did you commission the painting, or did
I did not. So
Okay.
there is a great artist, Kathy Williams, out of the Stutz. I had already kind of planned my room, and I was walking through on a first Friday, and I saw her painting, and I knew that would be the painting in there. It is not framed; it's on canvas, so it is
I like that.
flexible-ish. We don't want to, tear the paint or crack the paint, but it's hanging by grommets, and it does fold a little bit onto
I
the
can't
floor.
remember what the painting is. It like the Rebecca of Sunnybrook girl, or what is the
No,
picture?
it is called Olive U, and it's a few birds enjoying a martini.
Of
And
course.
I
mean,
missed
as
that
they do.
one.
Perfect.
As they
really
do.
cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it down there in that basement. It really is comfortable. It really is. So all of the stuff that is brought in, does the owner of a decorator show house, do they get to pick and choose if they want to keep something, or does everything
Absolutely.
then leave when this is shut down
If
after
they
Mother's
would
Day?
like to purchase it, they definitely can. There are a couple of things that I have bought and left, so they can have those kind of updated. And I will say that the homeowner really wanted the coffee table, but I'm taking it.
Oh.
I'm already making
Wow.
space for it in my living
Nothing
room.
like
'cause I
making
fell in
friends
love
on
with
your
it,
job.
Right? I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yours.
That's going with me.
Yeah.
So where do you work out of? Do you have a studio somewhere?
Out of my home.
Out of your home?
Yes. Yeah.
And you do more commercial or more residential?
I'm all residential.
All residential.
Mhm.
Well, that's great. So if somebody comes in and they would like you have your Carters down there.
I do. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for spending a little time with us. You wanna
Thank you.
She has
This
a
was so
barcode
nice.
on her thing. This is so.
I do have a
Pay
little
attention.
QR code.
I was so
Yeah.
taken by the chair, I did not notice the
Yeah.
barcode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinated.
Before we go, before we let you go,
Yes.
one thing: is there any little nugget that people could miss if they don't look hard in your space?
I have 3 paintings from Joni Johnson. She was one of the founders of the Talbot Street Art Fair.
Oh, that's cool.
And she passed in the 80s, but she is an institution in this town. And 2 of her paintings are at the White House in their permanent collection.
No way.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh!
Yes.
Had no
so
idea.
you will see a couple of hers, and there is a food dog that has someone's pet remains inside. I bought it at a thrift store.
Somebody sold their dog's ashes.
And yeah,
Oh my
I started
gosh.
cleaning it, and I shook out
Nothing
the
says
ashes.
I love you, Pedro.
Okay.
Like
And as
That's
a family,
awesome.
we put them all back, and whoever's little pet is also enjoying.
Oh,
the show
that's
house.
awesome.
So
That's
try to
awesome.
find which one it
Amazing.
might be.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of really want to party with you.
She's so
I
fun,
think
isn't
it's
she?
like,
Hey,
yeah,
in
I-
the next house, I've got an Uncle Wally, and we've got him in ashes. You want me to give you that?
I mean, let's do
Urns
something
are
fun with
beautiful.
That
Uncle
could be.
Wally.
Bases.
That's a new side business.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashes for display.
Freshen up the relatives right here. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you
Oh,
so much. I
Constance, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
We're coming
Thanks,
right
buddy.
back
Thank
with
you.
more 93 WIBC.
I didn't switch to Pure Talk just because I wanted to save 50% off the same 5G service I'd been paying twice as much for. I switched because I like the idea of being in business with a wireless company that supports our veterans in a meaningful way. Pure Talk also creates American jobs every day by keeping their entire operation in this country. I appreciate that. If you feel the same, dial pound 250, say Micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something.
Hey,
Pure
Pat
Talk.
Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation. Available to you 24/7, 365. Pretty much means all the time. And if you have an older home like this Decorators show house, you know what? Things pop up because these beautiful homes need maintenance, and Michaelis is there for you, whether it's water, whether it's mold, mildew, whatever. It could be a brand new house. It could be an old house. Michaelis will help you. The number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
I didn't switch to Pure Talk just because I wanted to save 50% off the same 5G service I'd been paying twice as much for. I switched because I like the idea of being in business with a wireless company that supports our veterans in a meaningful way. Pure Talk also creates American jobs every day by keeping their entire operation in this country. I appreciate that. If you feel the same, dial pound 250, say Micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Hey, have you ever been downstairs in the crawl space and you're looking around and you say, is that normal? A lot of people don't know, but this is the time of year a lot of homeowners are starting to spot little changes that you really didn't see before, especially as the weather warms up and then the toad strangler water comes in. You're spending more time working around the house and you're starting to notice it. Well, take a look around that house and look in the basement. Is it smelling damp and musty? Is water stains that weren't there before? Is there standing water, especially in the corners? Check your corners. Wet drywall or carpet. So if you're asking yourself, is this normal? It's probably worth having an expert take a look. And I like the guys at IndianaFoundation.com. You're going to get real answers. They're not big-time salesmen. They're not coming in there to sell you something. They're in there to help you fix something. If you need financing, they'll help you with the financing. But go to IndianaFoundation.com. Great people. They really and truly are the trusted local experts in basement waterproofing.
When the cold takes over, Bassett Services is the name you can trust to keep your home warm and safe. From furnace repairs to full system replacements, we provide reliable solutions with care and professionalism. For urgent repairs or routine maintenance, Bassett delivers service you can depend on. We've been the first call for heating and cooling in Indianapolis for decades, so sound the hound at BassettServices.com for all your heating needs. Bassett Services.
Always by your side.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft.
I thought it was safe.
If that happens, LifeLock gives you a U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims, your agent handles it all. In fact, we're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. Isn't it nice to have someone like that on your side? Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Hammer and Nigel for Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus. Thompson Furniture is celebrating their 99th anniversary with the biggest sale ever on Indiana-made Smith Brothers and Lazy Boy. The King for Queen mattress sale. Enjoy spring with new outdoor furniture and their sale on Pollywood, Berlin Gardens, and Ashley.
Interest-free financing, cash discounts, and free delivery to the Indianapolis area. It's worth the trip to Columbus. Thompson Furniture and Mattress. ThompsonFurniture.net. Tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling. And I'm here with the owner, James Swindle. And James, thermostats have really advanced technologically. What do you recommend and why?
There's lots of different thermostats out there on the market today, and that market keeps growing, but we use the American Standard thermostats on just about all the equipment we install. One of the nice things with those is, one, we can monitor them remotely. We even have some of our newer ones where we can actually get in there and adjust the equipment, check the pressures, temperatures, things in the systems that you could never do before. Normally we'd have to send a tech out, he'd have to hook gauges up to check your AC charge. We have new systems today where we can get online and look at them and say, hey, you got a problem, you don't have a problem. The other nice thing about it, too, is once it's set up with the alerts, it's telling us before you even know you have a problem. So a lot of times we're calling you to go, hey, your AC's broke, and you're like, well, what are you talking about? Well, we already know.
The best furnace and air conditioners and accessories on the market are from American Standard, and you can get them at PricePointComfort.com. Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
We have to walk a winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back. We are here in our final 15 minutes here, 20 minutes of being here at the 65th Annual St. Margaret's Hospital Guild's Decorators Show House and Gardens that just got underway yesterday.
You have really
And,
improved with that.
Thank you very much. I try to,
He's
by the
read it
time I
12
get to the last segment,
It's been 3 hours.
Try to read that. Try to read that.
You don't deserve Allison. She had everything laid out, spelled out, and everything, and then you're like a deer in the headlights. Your first day on radio. I hope you appreciate. This,
I'm not
young
sure
lady.
what your point is.
Your point.
And you know what?
is-
And quite honestly,
Part of
Danny,
his charm.
quite honestly,
Uh-oh.
you just think because you're here that you're an automatic for the Terenia Society. That's not true.
Oh,
you may
boy.
not make the Terenia Society.
Is
It's
There's
a
an interview process.
Is
And
there is there any training?
No training. You should know it coming into it. You should be a
This-
loyal, devout, it's in your heart, Terenia.
Terenia.
Right? Terenia lover.
Or the wishbone. We also know.
I'm going to call it the wishbone.
We noticed the
a
wishbone.
little more casual with
Yeah.
it.
Never heard of it, and I think it's time to
So
make.
what are you doing? Hanging out with the wishbones.
Yeah.
That is a powerful flower. It is probably will allow you takes the most shade.
That's fantastic. This is
and
right
it's
up
a-
my
And they're
alley.
beautiful.
Is it used
Very
by witches? Is it a
No,
witch's
I don't
flower?
know anything about
Dude,
it.
you
Well,
are-
then you're going to
Hey,
start a society and
no,
you don't know anything
you
about it.
That's why we need to
you
start
are
it.
embarrassing yourself. You're asking questions that you should already know. It's a secret society.
I was asking Terry. She knew the secret.
I knew the secret. I just don't know about it, and that's why this flower needs attention and
That's
love
right.
And awareness.
support.
And you're never going to be a wishbone, pal.
Broken heart. Count me
Wishbone.
out.
Wishbones.
Wishbone,
Can't wait till we get the.
wishbone.
Can't wait till we get the gear.
Or the theme song.
You're going to get chevrons on the shoulder. You
It's
know?
going to be so fun.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait. I'm going to make Terenia halos for our heads.
Did you? Can you spell it?
Terenia.
Terenia.
Terenia. T is an E. R. E.
Oh, this is quite
Iania. Terenia.
I think you have too many letters there. For
Is
something.
there?
T-O-R-E-N-I-A.
Oh, it's an O.
And I will say I had to Google it twice to figure that out.
Torino. So it's like Toro. Torino.
It's like tortellini.
Tortellini.
The pasta.
For the garden.
Like tornado. All the tours. I'm excited about the society, and we're ready to sign you up.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
You know, probably we should roll it out. When will we be at Keystone?
Actually, in a couple weeks for Mother's Day.
A couple weeks.
Weekend.
Mother's Day. I think that's when we start signing people up for the Terenia Society.
Hey, just so you all are aware, remember, downtown Indy, next Saturday, it's the mini marathon. So all of us going downtown, just be careful.
Do they go up North Meridian?
Yes, it.
comes-
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
You're thinking
I'm thinking
Monumental.
of the Monumental.
I don't know where it goes, but I'm guessing there will still be some streets blocked off if you're coming from the west or you're coming from the south. I don't know, but just
Gotta go
everybody
west
going
towards the track,
downtown.
right? Yeah.
There may be some. It's next week, and that's the kickoff of May, and we love it. It's right here, right now.
There you go. I had something very important to say, and now I have forgotten.
Is it about the
Oh, you know,
Terenia?
I want to talk about Greg Ferrybach and the money that is raised by the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild will support Denny. First of all, the mental health. You're
It's
supposed
still
to say Sandra.
Oh, Sandra Eskenazi. I'm sorry.
Yep. And also the Gregory S. Ferrybach Center that helps employment for college students with physical disabilities. So Ferrybach, we grew up together, and so I had one last story. I actually have a lot of stories, but
Are we going to get mail about this one?
no.
Okay.
But I was in trouble again with the city, so we were at code enforcement at their office working on something. I kind of forget what I did. And so we drove separate. So I went in, and a contractor had parked in the handicap space. So Ferrybach just pinned him in.
Just blocked him in so he couldn't get out.
Yep. Came in, and then we were sitting in the waiting room waiting for the director of code enforcement to get me out of whatever I was in. Probably something really important, like a dumpster or something. And so the contractor came in and said, "Hey, someone's got my vehicle blocked." So Ferrybach went out there, and so I went in, they called us. I went in and they go, "Hey, where's Greg?" I said, "He's out teaching a contractor a lesson about parking."
In the
and,
handicap
and the guy from Cone Forest, he goes, "Oh no."
But I bet you what, that contractor never
Never do that
parked in
again.
handicap again.
You know what? That is revenge because if you need that space and you see some knucklehead parking,
Yeah,
there,
and you know what? Those spaces, because the van spaces,
the door
have,
has to open.
They
up.
have the opens for the doors, and that's how Craig gets out of his vehicle. So that poor guy.
I tell you what, he's fought for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he
Sounds
has.
like, and been
that's
very
the,
successful.
You know, that's the law that he practices is disability, and he works all over the country.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Good for
knew,
him.
I just remember him when I was on the mayor's construction action team. He would come and testify. So well spoken. I mean, you can just see the guy's smarter than Pat Sullivan.
He's not that smart.
He is too. He really is. I didn't know he went all over the United States though.
Yep.
Cool.
But anyway, he's doing a good thing, and the folks here are certainly trying to support that.
Yeah.
And they haven't given up on the mental health aspect too. I mean, Pat, they're still these funds are divided up, and I can't remember if it's 10%, 90%, but the point is that they've taken them under their wing here with the ladies, and that's pretty cool.
All right, so the Decorator Show House is open until 6 o'clock today, and then open. Is it? Did we decide it's closed on Monday?
Closed on Monday.
Closed on Mondays.
11 to.
Sorry.
Like starts at 11 on
Mine.
Tuesdays through.
So Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 6, and then Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 7. You can get your tickets at showhouseindy.org.
Is that where you can also buy tickets for the special other events?
Yes, and all more details about all the events too. They have a lot this year, which is kind of cool.
So many cool things. Yoga and mahjong. You said that was full.
I kind of like the Friday, May 1st, the Passport to Wine, a guided tasting tour.
Kind of fun.
You misspelled it. It's kind
Yeah.
guided tasting.
Not kind of into the yoga. I'm kind of a Pilates guy. And then Tuesday, May 5th, the art of charcuterie.
Yeah. We love our charcuterie boards.
Who would ever think? I mean, we've had a class on that. Oh, do you know how to make like little roses out of salami?
I've learned by taking the salami and putting it in a cup.
Oh yeah.
And then, is that right? Is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah, you make
take
a
the
little
slices
rose.
of salami at one after another, just on top of each other. Remove the cup. You got a rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy what they can do.
I know it. People love it. And we love learning.
All I remember is the Three Stooges: salami, bologna. Remember when they were? Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Just saying. You grow up in the 50s and 60s. You know your Three Stooges.
You do, that's for sure. All right, we're going to come right back with our final segment. It's the speed round.
Oh boy!
Of course, we have a bad phone connection, so we
got some text message questions.
Oh,
too.
you do? Oh, great. All right. The speed round through text messages. That's coming up next, 93 WIBC.
Hammer and Nigel.
The government of Iran is seriously fractured, and the United States, you've got the leverage.
Donald Trump could have said, "Gonna hit the red button here. It could either be for a bunch of missiles or a Diet Coke."
When you have the leverage, when you've got the hammer, you use the damn hammer.
Coming from a guy named Hammer.
Hammer and Nigel. Weekdays 3 till 7 on 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.
Hi, this is Chris Cox, owner of Chimney Solutions Indiana. The spring storms are rolling in, causing chimney leaks. But don't forget about those birds and raccoons that want inside your chimney too, adding unwanted odors and fire hazards. Don't wait until the fall. Get it fixed now. We're experienced, fully trained professionals ready to fix your chimney right. Call us today at 317-757-6979. Chimney Solutions Indiana, protecting your home all year long.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Hoosier Boy. That is locally grown plants from Schlegel Greenhouse. Listen, they, I have an old copy where it says, I think back, it's like they're shipping Osties and Caliber Co-op. Man, they're shipping everything right now. The Rieger begonia tubs, all the geraniums, the calliope, the zonal geraniums, mixed tub, combo tubs, and beautiful hanging baskets. I mean, we're not that far away from Mother's Day. They have their 14-inch cocoa line baskets are out as well. We got a couple shipments yesterday. We're getting another shipment today. So you'll find Hoosier Boy plants everywhere, and they have something kind of for the consumer on their website, HoosierBoy.com. They have a planter designer, planter designer. I guess that's right.
It's probably
build your own planter. It's like try it before you buy it. And what I think is really cool about it is it shows you, people always ask, how many plants do I need? You put in the size of planter, and it'll tell you how many plants you need, how many spillers, how many thrillers, how many, the whole bit. So it's just a great
Tell them
design
where we
tool.
can find these rascals.
All right, calm down.
All right.
All right, Hoosier Boy, you'll find them everywhere. Available at Allisonville Nursery in Fishers, Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Foods in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Gardens in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geis, and Fishers, and SullivanHardware.com.
JMV here for my friends Johnny, Chris Love at Love Heating and Air Conditioning. Spring is here, and you need to make sure your air conditioner is checked and ready to go for those warmer temperatures ahead. Now, if a repair is required, tell them JMV sent you, and Love will waive the $144 service fee. Should you need a new air conditioner, Love is a Heil Heating and Cooling dealer. Call Love today, 317-353-2141. Let Love and Heil take care of your home today. 317-353-2141. Tell them JMV sent you.
Out in the barn, I've been working out in the dome, and every time I come in, Jane goes, "Don't track that stuff in here." Well, it's that time of year, and if your house still smells like winter, or the dome, or the barn, it's time. It's time for you to get her cleaned. And who knows what have you brought in? But right now, here's the thing: it's zero res. Buy one room, get one room, or unlimited rooms free. Plus a whole home air duct cleaning for $590.
I love Zero Res. We use them all the time.
They are the best, Pat.
And I don't want my grandkids on anything but Zero Res.
And no solvents, no soaps. It's all just good, high pH water that cleans up everything. Here's how you get them. Call Zero Res, 317-388-5141. Go to ZeroResIndy.com. Just ask for the WIBC special.
This is Robert with Kirby Heating and Air. No job is too big or small. Go to KirbyHeating.com to speak with someone today about your project.
Kirby Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Damon's Garden Center West has trees, shrubs, vegetables, flowers, hanging baskets, plus garden and landscape supplies and knowledgeable staff. Damon's West on Rockville Road.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Hey, have you ever been down in the basement and all of a sudden you go, what is that smell? Every once in a while you got to walk around the basement and make sure that it's not in the corners, and that's water. That might be mold. It might be mildew. But you got to walk around the house. Springtime's a great time to do that. If the basement smells damp or musty, if there's water stains that weren't there before, if there's standing water in the corner, especially in the corners, wet drywall or copper, you might be asking yourself, is this normal? It's probably worth having an expert take a look at it. My expert that I love is Indiana Foundation Service. You can find them at indianafoundation.com. Great people. They'll come in. They'll help you figure out what's going on, whether it's a problem inside or outside, and then they'll give you solutions for both. Solutions that work. It's Indiana Foundation Service. They're the trusted local experts for basement and waterproofing, and you can absolutely trust them. It's indianafoundation.com.
I didn't switch to Pure Talk just because I wanted to save 50% off the same 5G service I'd been paying twice as much for. I switched because I like the idea of being in business with a wireless company that supports our veterans in a meaningful way. Pure Talk also creates American jobs every day by keeping their entire operation in this country. I appreciate that. If you feel the same, dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Wouldn't it be great to have an area, maybe a basement, where you could go down? Maybe you have a basement, but you can't really trust to be putting furniture down there because it's not dry. Well, Swain Co. Can help you out. They work in crawl spaces, they work in basements, and they take those areas and they condition it like any other part of the house. So for a crawl space, which is probably number one on a lot of people's list, you don't go down there. Nobody wants to go down the crawl space. You want to find out what's down there. So you just ignore it. And ignoring that is not a great idea. Have Swain Co. go down and perform a 21-point inspection. I don't know how many points it is, but they're going to go down there and inspect it. They'll take a little bit of video. They'll take some photos. They'll look for any kind of rodent intrusion. They'll look for moisture mainly because they want to condition that area like any other part of your house, because what goes on in that crawl space does not stay there, and Swainco knows that because they were there at the very beginning when we started realizing that crawl space needed to be. I mean, it used to be we would put a piece of visqueen down and slap some vents in it, which just allowed warm, moist air into the crawl space. So call Swainco.
See Post Malone with special guest Jelly Roll and Carter Faith on June 12th. You can get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Tracy Powell's faced 4 state warrants for unpaid income taxes. That's right, 4 tax warrants. And Powell got away with it. Got elected county commissioner, in fact. We all know about politicians who get away with insider deals. And Tracy Powell's their poster child. Condemned for bucking the law on a shady infrastructure project. A $9 million insider deal. And Powell hid it from public view. For you and me, tax cheating, law breaking, and backroom deals means fines or jail time. But to the DC insiders in the swamp, it's a sure sign of one thing. There's a guy we can buy. And his name is Tracy Powell. You've seen their millions on TV. Lies from Indy, ads made in Washington, smearing one of us, conservative Jim Buck. That's Tracy's campaign, paid for by insiders spreading lies. So don't let the swamp fool you again. Jim Buck for state senate, paid for by Citizens for Buck.
We have come to the final segment. Time is short, but we are here. The Speed Round brought to you by
Thompson Furniture and Mattress. They're in Columbus, Indiana. Great pricing on Lazy Boy. Indiana-made Smith Brothers furniture, mattresses made in Indiana. Maintenance-free outdoor furniture. Pat Lickey here. It's free delivery up to 75 miles. It's ThompsonFurniture.net.
Who's ready for the Speed Round?
Well,
we're ready.
I think we all
All right,
are.
what do we have, Allison?
First question, why do you guys prefer fescue over the Kentucky Bluegrass?
Kentucky Bluegrass has fallen out of favor because it's slow to germinate, so the starting process is 14 to 28 days, and for the attention span of the American people to continue to care for that and water it. And then there's a lot of diseases with Kentucky Blue. The turf-type tall fescue, deeper roots, easier to grow, more drought-resistant, but it being winter.
But the only winter chicken dinner, but it browns out in the wintertime where Kentucky Blue does not.
That's not true.
Well, it does in my yard.
Well, where are you, in Carmel?
Westfield.
Okay. you're too far north.
Wow.
Second question.
That didn't go well. Okay.
I have a rose bush that I have to replant at my house. It was my grandmother's and is supposedly 150 years old, so no pressure.
That is so awesome.
What's the best way to transport it? What soil should
Transport
you
it
use?
or transplant? Is it transplanting it or porting it?
Replant.
It couldn't be a peonies. It
So,
couldn't be something easy.
Did they? They've already taken it up, I guess, huh? Well, let's just
She
pretend
says she
they have.
wants to, right? She
Okay.
wants
she wants
to.
to.
All right. The best time to do that would be probably in the fall, but if you have to take it now, take a lot of dirt with it. If you have to do it during the growing season after it's leafed out, then the hole needs to be twice the size of the ball that they've taken. Make sure you use biotone in there. Don't overwater it, but don't let it get too dry either. All right? Come on, Grandma. Dear Lord,
Don't
please
die.
let Grandma's rose make it.
Oh my goodness, it would be awful.
It's a lot of pressure.
150 years
Hey,
old.
That's why I always recommend don't buy a tree for someone who passed away.
Yeah. Special
Then the
thank you to
tree
Cheryl
dies.
Smith. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, thank you. Everyone come out to the Decorator Show home. And guess what? Abdul's coming up next, 93 WIBC.
From the Dugan Air Heating and Cooling Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
The trip has been called off. I'm Pam Huso, Fox News. The second round of peace talks between Iran and the U.S. won't be happening in Pakistan. President Trump tells Fox News he canceled the trip of U.S. envoys after Iran's foreign minister left Islamabad. Fox's Matt Finn has more.
President Trump and Secretary Hegseth say Iran will not